and I'll move it back. I think Rod's going to go there. We'll figure it out when he gets here. All right. Good afternoon. Yes, yeah. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Immortals Twitch feed. Dungeons and Dragons here in Fairview Park, Ohio. We're back. Last week's episode. The party had arrived or was transported to Athlatka by the Queen of Air and Darkness. Our captain of the guard had to pick up some papers for the group. They had gone shopping. They had run across several people that had been several people had been killed in the city. Now we're at number 6. The constable George had wanted the captain and the companions to come to have breakfast with him in the morning. The monk Reem had gone out and had discovered what the 6th victim, she's number 6. Was taken into the alley, and he came upon her body. And in his escape, he acquired a new wine bottle. On his way to get back with the rest of his companions, the guards had questioned him and realized his papers didn't seem right. And he decided to drop an ostrich and turn into a raven, and he fled. And that's where we had ended. I think you guys were still at the marketplace.
We'd gone back to the Diamond Dragon. Diamond Dragon?
Right.
Yeah. Diamond Dragon.
And
Sphinx was there.
Yes.
We are still outside of the Diamond Dragon. Right?
Yeah. Okay. So you just procured the tiara.
And was he still asleep at the end? Or is he with us?
He was sleeping off the effects of the
alcohol from the night before.
Mm-hmm.
And Bill and Jason.
That's right. Couldn't remember who was still.
Okay, so you guys are at. You just walked out with your tiara. You're in the street.
Alright. Do we want to go to the magic shop?
Sure.
I'm okay with that.
Fine.
Let's go to the magic shop.
Let's go to the magic shop.
Okay. So you walk down to Myrtle's. Where's that book? Here it is. Okay. You walk down to Myrtle's. I need all of you to roll a perception check. 1, 2, 3. You're gonna roll for.
Thanks.
Face is green.
Oh no.
Gee, that will suck for him too. 12.
16.
I'm 3. Finks is a 1.
24.
Okay. O'Rourke isn't there.
Oh, Rourke's not there?
No, he's at the end, swiping it off.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So we rolled a 1.
24.
Okay, so 16 and 24. You notice a lady with a cart pushing it has an umbrella. It's still kind of drizzling, overcast, and she keeps looking your way. And as she's calling out, different types of foods that she has, quick things that she could grill up right there on her little portable open pit fire that she has going on in her cart. You notice that her cart is made of mainly iron on the inside, has wooden wheels, and she's able to lift it and move it.
Yeah.
Push it along. Push it.
You guys hungry?
I didn't eat last night. You need any dinner?
It's a food cart lady.
Yeah.
Food.
Let's go get food.
Let's go get some
We
food.
had chicken last night, but we haven't eaten today.
Exactly.
I just had some cheese. Just real good cheese.
As we're walking over, I want to ask Finks a question. I don't know if he can answer it since he's not effectively here. I described the people that were following us earlier.
Uh-huh.
the one that actually pulled out some kind of badge and crossed paths without having to wait in line. And I want to ask him if he actually knows anything about these people.
History.
Nat 20.
Okay. He knows that there's certain agents within the city that are hired by the council, and they pretty much have free reign to anywhere. That's what Finks knows.
Okay.
Do you tell him?
Yes,
Okay.
I tell him.
You got to get into this
I know.
today. Today you got to be involved. Sorry. There's no quiet Rorik today.
Oh, it's gotta be quiet. Quiet. Rourke's quiet.
Rourke's quiet, right? Rourke's
Yeah, I tell him.
What do you tell me?
There's people that have the ability to go around anywhere they want.
Okay. It's probably a good thing we didn't go talk to them.
Yeah, or make a scene with them.
Exactly.
I would say to leave them be.
Yes.
Yeah.
Seeing as how we did nothing wrong.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just. But.
Well, some of us.
I know not what you speak of.
All right. I guess we walk over to this food cart. Excuse me, ma'am. Looks like you sell food. What do you have?
Oh, hi. Are you hungry?
Yes.
Oh, great. And you're hungry too.
Yes,
Again, you got
absolutely.
such a beautiful tiara. Goes with your eyes.
Thank you.
You know.
I love it.
You do a little pirouette.
And the scraggly haired, red haired woman, in her mid to 3/4 of her life years, she's grayish streaks in her hair. Excuse me, guys. Some of this got in my throat. Sorry.
Made him laugh at just the wrong time.
Yeah. So she reaches underneath. Oh, wow. Okay. So she reaches underneath and she throws some pheasant. Wait a minute. Wow. This sucks. It's right there.
I always hate those ones. Got just a small bit of water that got inhaled, and you just can't.
It's not water.
It's the
So
Oh.
Finks is with them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So does he know anything about this lady?
History.
So that'd be 13?
You've never met her before.
Okay.
So she reaches underneath. You can tell they're small pheasants that have been cleaned and prepared. She throws them on the grill, and she pulls out some bread and puts it on the other side, on a cooler part of the hot plate. She has like a mini bellows. She's blowing, and she grabbed wood, put it underneath, and she starts spicing it up. And she says, "So, roasted pheasant, yes."
Sounds delicious.
Of course.
Awesome. So she's putting it together, and it'll be a cold each, if that's okay. Okay, so
Sure.
4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So she
Yeah.
pulls out 2 more, throws it up there, throws 2 more pieces of bread, and looks over at a young lass and says, "So where did you get the tiara? It's so pretty."
I got it from the Diamond Dragon.
The Diamond Dragon. Oh, that's just right there.
Mm-hmm.
He's such a nice fellow when he wants to be.
Yeah.
Drives a hard bargain though.
Yeah, he does.
So did your gentleman try to get it?
No, I bought it for myself.
Oh, so you're not together. I'm sorry. I misunderstood. Because he seems to be hovering. Maybe you should talk to him.
Yeah.
Yes. He hovers around you a lot.
I'll have to talk to him about that.
Yeah. He's kind of cute too. So she gets him ready and she puts it together and wraps it in this paper and hands it to each of you, and expects the 4 gold. She grabs and puts it in her pocket. Says, "Have a good day, thank you."
Thank
So
you.
the cart starts walking off.
very strong woman.
Hey,
It's a very strong
food
woman.
smells good though. I'm gonna go ahead and take a bite.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Just wolf it down.
I'm being a little
Kind
picky.
of
picking
as
it
we're
apart.
kind of perusing, looking for where we're going. I guess we just kind of eat.
Yeah. Enjoy
Fair
the
food.
sights of the city.
Fair food, enjoy the sights of the city. Exactly.
So, you walk over to. Wait, there it is. You notice that there's a sign there. You come around the corner, you get to this light, brighter looking area. A lot of colors everywhere, and you see a sign where there's a star, bright, on a black field, and underneath it says Myrtle Star Grit Wonders. You see when you walk in.
Sure.
Yes, okay. So you walk in, and there's no windows on the building at all, and it is a black marble door. Notice it's very heavy, but it looks heavy, but it moves.
Okay.
Very easily, excuse me, that's what I'm trying to say. It moves very, and the building's kind of tall, looks narrow. You walk in, it is kind of narrow. It's like walking into a place where there's just stuff everywhere. Everything catches your eye, and you see that there's an older man over here by a stack of books, and behind him there's vials. On the left-hand side, there's a woman standing there, younger, maybe in her late teens. She's there with different bottles of different types of things and some pieces and parts of animals all there. And towards the back, you see a tall, older gentleman, and he has a glass case with different types of items and things behind him up on the wall. Just various things, and it catches your eyes that there's a rack of weapons up top with a couple shields.
I'm gonna head back to him then.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow him.
Okay. So you're going him.
I'm gonna start just looking around the store,
Mm-hmm.
seeing if anything catches my eye.
So, look around the face.
Same thing, looking around.
Okay. Alright, so you guys go to the back, and you see a raven-haired, dark-skinned, handsome man about 5 feet in height. He has large brown eyes. His face is almost childlike, even though he looks old. You can tell he's older, but his eyes look younger. He greets you, good day.
Hello.
Good afternoon. Morning. What time is it?
Afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes. What can I do for you?
I was looking to procure a set of magical armor, if you perhaps have it.
Magical armor.
Heavy variety.
Heavy
Light-
variety.
Yes.
Okay. So he goes over to the side where there's a curtain. He pulls the curtain aside, and there's 2 sets there. There's one of silver, and another one darker metal. Not quite black, more like a charcoal
Yeah.
color. And he points them out. It's
How much for either set?
for either set, this would be 3,500 talents, and this one's 5,000 talents. Points at the charcoal one.
All right. Too rich for my blood.
Pulls the curtain back.
Yes.
Do you happen to buy weapons?
We can.
I reach in my backpack, pull out 5 daggers and 5 darts.
Okay.
They're common, but
Okay.
I have no real need for them, and I'm just trying to find somebody who might be interested in them.
Okay, so he pulls out what looks like a wand,
Mm-hmm.
and goes over them, and puts the wand away and pushes them back and says, I think you're looking for a smith.
Okay. And I put it back in my bag. No, I'm good. Thank you.
What about a short sword?
Short sword?
Yes.
What kind?
A gladius. In the style of a gladius.
What's a gladius?
It's like-
Never heard of those. I've heard of short swords, rapiers.
It's a type of short sword.
What's a type of short sword? Okay, well let me see if I can find it for you. So it gives me a second. Goes into a. There's actually he goes beyond the screen, the curtain. It disappears. What do you,
I skipped down to the back of the shop to talk to him.
to
The shop owner.
but that was him.
Yeah. He's
Oh.
inside.
Oh, he's in the back. Okay.
You got a guy over here and a girl over here on the other side.
Okay.
It's the one with the vials and oh my gosh, I just drew a
You
blank.
said potions and
Yeah, there were vials behind
vials
him.
and-
It was a female.
And yeah, female, and the guy had this, and the female had a bunch of
Ammo
different
parts.
bottles with different parts and little
Oh.
things in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I want to buy a bow.
and buy a bow.
Yes.
Okay, so you speak to the young lady, and she points to where the older man left,
Mm-hmm.
or the you assume it's Cicero Lintelar, the proprietor. Okay. So he comes back out.
Mm-hmm.
He puts a sword in his sheath, and he puts it on the table.
Mm.
And just doesn't look like a gladius, but it is a nice short sword. It's got a ruby, red ruby at the end, and silver cross piece.
Anything special about this sword?
Well, he pulls it out, and he pops the ruby, and it lights up in flame. Hits the ruby again, and it shuts off. And puts it away.
I mean, it's not exactly my specialty, but for the right price, I'd be willing to take it off here.
3,000 talents.
Can't do that.
Hold on, excuse me a second. Are you looking to buy anything?
I am, but unfortunately my budget's a little tight, and I was hoping you had
What's your budget?
1,700 gold.
Yeah, probably a little bit too.
Yeah.
I don't even know how much gold Brian has.
It lights on fire.
Yeah.
Does,
Hold on one second.
What
Time out.
Oh, we got
I'm gonna
Wars
pull back.
from the Queen?
Yes.
Yeah, I was
I
going to
didn't-
say that
I
you
didn't.
probably forgot that you got paid
Yeah.
the 500 platinum from the queen.
We each got that.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I thought that was the group.
No.
no.
No, that was
Oh.
each.
How,
That's each.
how much gold
Okay.
is
5,000.
It's
5,000 gold.
Oh, well, that kind of changes
Yeah, I never.
everything.
Right.
I was
Okay.
beginning to ask
Right.
how
So
much
that's
that
a-
was.
So
All
let's
right.
just say you didn't like the price. I'm like,
Yeah.
price is
Start
not too
haggling.
much. So, all right. Excuse me a second. So go
No.
back to you.
I'm more interested in the armor.
You're more interested in the
yeah,
armor.
because
You're
I
not
can
interested
afford
in the
that.
blade.
No, I'd rather have.
Okay, so he goes to take the blade, and you tell him to stop a second.
Wait, the fire does additional damage with this sword?
Well, it's fire. I would assume you cut someone and it burns them.
Would
so
you be-
yes,
It could be fairy fire.
And it is a short sword.
it is.
Would you go 2,200 on it?
Oh no, 3,000.
2,700?
No. But I see you really want it, but 3,000 because you stopped me, so I have to assume 3,000 is the price.
All right. Would you be willing to trade?
Trade what?
I pulled out my rapier.
Okay.
It's my +2 rapier.
Okay, so
And I put it on the counter.
it does this, and it's only +2.
It's only +2.
It's not a fair trade.
Could we use it as part of the trade?
What are you asking? What are you offering as part of the trade? As part of your price.
1,500 for the rapier.
Deal.
What do you trade?
So he pulls out some papers
rapier.
and he starts filling them out for the bill of sale. And he says, "You must keep this on you, as magic is well controlled in the city."
Yes, sir.
Okay. So he fills it all out. He pulls the sword aside and he waits for the coin.
Pull out the 1,500 gold and put it on
Puts
the
that
counter.
away, puts the sword away, writes it off, gives it back to you. Or not back to you, gives you the sword to you, the flame blade.
And I'll put that where I had my changing the sheaths off so that I'm wearing that one.
Let's see if I can find my cards.
I know it doesn't hit as hard, but I want something that can light up so I can see.
If it lights up so you can see, then they can see you.
Yeah, but if I'm already sneaking up behind them, by the time they see it, it's too late.
Right?
And I'm always in the front of the group. I kind of like to see where I'm going.
And I'm pretty sure most of us, except for Finks, has dark vision.
I don't.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
two are the only
I can't see in the dark. I'm
But I think you
Might be
got
in and out.
Oh yeah, Finks has goggles.
Yep.
Oh, so
Pass this down. Okay. What's up?
cool.
Is that it?
Yep.
Okay. Back to you. You said you'd rather have the elf.
Yes,
Okay,
the darker armor. What does that do?
This one provides superior protection, and it also helps you resist I guess things that are acidy.
And the other one?
This one over here actually provides also very good protection, and it allows you to see in the dark.
Well, I don't need the dark. Is the darker colored? Is that plate or what?
Yeah, they're both plates.
Okay.
So
And you said 5,000 for the dark one? Could you do 45?
see, now you're trying to be like that little friend here. Are you offering trade as well, or?
I am not.
5,000 is the price.
5,000 it is. And I'll give him the plaque.
Are you going to put it on now, or you want it packaged?
I'm going to put it on now.
Okay. So he points to back dressing room, back over there, and he calls.
I have a splint right now.
So he calls a couple boys from the back, 2 raven-haired boys. They come out, and he tells them what to do. So they wheel a small little cart and start taking the pieces off of the plate, and they start pushing it, kind of looking at you like,
Yeah.
come on. Says they'll help you.
Okay.
Okay. And, I'm going to be filling out the papers if you don't mind leaving payment. Okay, so he takes the payment.
Probably just pull out your box of the bars.
Yeah.
Got it?
Yep.
Okay. So,
Do you have any bows
I might,
for a gnome?
for your size. Okay.
He's a short
All
bow.
right.
Okay.
He goes back behind the curtain, and he brings a bow and a quiver, and just a bow. He lays them down the table, and he points at the one, and this one is the one with the quiver has etchings of leaves all through it. He points at the other one. That one's more streamlined, straight, and its string is silvery versus the other one, which is just. He points back to the one on the left with the leaves, and he says, "This one allows you to mark a target, and also the quiver allows you to carry more items along with the actual bow." And he actually opens the quiver and puts the bow in it, closes it. The bow just disappears inside of it. And he opens it back up, pulls it out, puts it there. And he points at this bow. This one allows you to strike true to your target, and provides a healthy amount of damage. This is a set. This would go for 5. This would go for 4.
I'll take the one with the silver string for 4.
Okay, so that's the one on the right. Okay. So he takes this one away. Boom, starts filling out papers again.
Does it require special arrows?
Yeah, it does. And it does apply its magic to the arrows. So they
Okay.
can strike true.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so
Awesome.
you have to.
Some just appear. So.
Okay.
This one you do have to knock you. Okay. So I think I said 4 over here. Yeah, so 4. And I'll write it down.
Did you give him his armor stats?
I did.
Shane, what kind of armor is it? Full plate. It's +2 plate with acid resist. So my AC is now 25. Without resistance acids. And my helmet lets me teleport.
I wanted the short sword so I could dual attack.
You could have looked into shields too.
Huh?
Could have looked into shields.
I think you saw the table in there.
Oh, okay. So
Page 192. If they're both finesse weapons, I can do it. Which is why I wanted the short sword, as opposed to the rapier.
Really.
That's why I was willing to take the loss in attack power. No, rapiers. I'm sorry. So short sword's light. It's 2 light weapons you can do dual attack, which is why I wanted the short sword as opposed to the rapier, because it's
all my
just
equipment is
yeah. Now, most of the time, I'm most likely probably going to use my cunning action to disengage instead of the second attack.
Yeah,
But if the
one
creature's looking kind of shaky,
yeah.
I might take that opportunity with. Yeah, exactly.
You should be at 26.
But without the weapons, I don't have the ability to do it.
18 plus 2 is 20. Oh, you're right. Sorry.
And then I have my ring that gives me +1.
Okay, got it.
That's why when I saw it, I went,
I did my math wrong.
"Ooh, short sword."
I don't see where it says you can attack with 2 weapons as a rogue.
No,
It's
page
anyone.
192. 192. It's combat action.
2-weapon fighting.
2-weapon fighting.
Or something
just
like
don't-
that. They have like 4 names for like the class feats that do it, like the fighting styles. But it's
It's under the combat.
yeah, it's specifically
1d6
dual
plus
wielding.
2.
2-weapon fighting. When you attack action and attack with a light melee weapon that you're holding in your one hand, you can use a bonus action to attack with a different light melee
You're
weapon.
talking about 195.
Sorry, yeah, 195.
Yeah, whenever
Sorry,
a weapon
standard.
or armor, or whenever a weapon's +2, it's the damage and the attack roll.
So 1d6 plus 2.
Okay.
Which means I don't get the extra.
So +6.
I don't get the 1d8. I have to step down to the 1d6, but it gives that as an
Right,
option.
but you also don't get the.
I don't get my cunning action or anything. I end up using
Or
my
the
bonus
sneak.
action.
You don't get the sneak attack damage on the second.
No, I only get that on the first one. No, that I knew. It's one of those, like, if the creature's looking really shaky, I might take that opportunity instead
Right.
of disengaging.
Okay. So let's segue to you 2. Waking up.
Well, Binks wants to
Oh,
talk to the guy.
Alright, go ahead.
And, he asks him, he says, in my travels I've heard of these belts and gauntlets that make you more powerful.
Right.
If you would have any of those.
No.
No?
Actually, I don't.
Okay. That's all he wanted.
Maybe we can find a clothing.
Yeah, that might work.
I need
Maybe a leather shop or some other kind of clothing place.
So, is that it? He's done?
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys go out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go back out. You 2. The 2 drunk dwarves.
I was not drunk. I just enjoy a nice long night's rest. I'd like to point out I drank nothing last night and only drank 5. Or only ate 5.
Okay, the other 2 drunk dwarves.
Right.
We had a late night party. What can I say?
Alright, so.
Firstly, I want to get somebody.
Is your
Yeah, I say we head downstairs and find some food.
Yep.
Okay, so it's midday. You guys go down. Notice all your companions are gone.
+2?
Yes.
9.
I hope they're not getting
We know
themselves
they're
into
gone or just
anything.
not there.
The only one that would be there is Barrick. And Barrick's snoring. He's snoring it up.
Wasting the day away.
Let him sleep.
So you go downstairs and you notice that Reem's not at the bar.
Sam. Attack.
I hope he's not out getting himself into
Attack
trouble.
bonus is,
You always wonder why I dislike him so much. He always seems to find a way to get into trouble. especially around civilized folk.
For that would be strength plus
Let's eat, and
efficiency.
we need to go find them.
Okay.
So I'll saunter up to the bar.
Right.
I can't remember names. I'm horrible with names. Who's behind the bar? Oh, is
Yeah.
Claire behind the bar?
That's Vanessa.
Oh, Vanessa.
You know her as Vanessa.
Okay, well I will saunter up to the bar. Vanessa, what are you serving this time of day?
She pulls out a soup. It has roast pork in it, potatoes, carrots.
Sound good?
Sounds good. Get some bread with
We'll take
that.
2. Please.
To go.
On me, I got it.
Quite nice of you.
Vanessa, you didn't happen to hear where our companions were going, did you?
But they were talking about shopping.
What kind of places can we find around town to shop? Where
You
would
need to
we
go to the
find
Trades
them?
District across the bridge to the north.
She specifically didn't ask about Brady.
Thank you.
Welcome. Anything else? Something to drink?
Water if you have it.
If you have it.
Yeah.
Okay. She goes, I'll come back for that silver in a second. So she runs off. She grabs a cup of water and a big mug of ale.
You're on your own for that.
She comes back, puts it on the table, and waits for the silver. And then she skips off and starts cleaning the counter, ready for the evening rush.
Late afternoon. So I assume we finish eating.
Yeah.
I say we need to head out to the Trades District fast. Reem's known to get himself into trouble. We should really go check up on everyone.
Let's go find him.
So we'll head towards the Trades District.
All right, so you go out and you're looking around, and which way do you go?
Goes to the
West?
north across the bridge.
Yep.
Right there now.
So you head north?
Yes.
Okay. So you head north and you get to the shore. There's nowhere to cross here. As you look to your west, you see the bridge a few city blocks away.
Okay. So we'll head over to the bridge.
Okay, so you saunter down. You see a cart with a bunch of guards and a couple of important-looking people, and they're pulling the cart along with a draft horse towards the center of the city.
Like across the bridge or the other way?
Towards not. So you're going this way from you went up and then this way to the end. You're kind of going like this.
Probably ignore it. I'm not worried about.
Okay, so you walk past it. So, all right, so you guys keep going past.
I mean, is it like an open cart or is it
Yeah, it's open back.
anything in it?
There's
out.
looks
Like
like
a bound and tied elf.
no.
Really, that's all I'm worried about finding.
No. You see 3 pairs of feet sticking out from under a blanket.
Oh.
Three pairs of feet.
Yes, sticking out under this grayish brown blanket.
Big feet, little feet,
Little feet.
little feet.
Women feet, yeah, barefoot.
Should we check these, make sure our companions didn't get in trouble?
I mean, I guess we could, if you want, we can stop them. I don't know.
Okay, so
We don't have much leverage in the town. We don't even have our papers. Well, all right, I take that back. You don't have your papers. I say we keep a low profile until we find everyone else.
Okay.
You don't have yours?
I have mine. That's why I said you don't have yours.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get across the bridge and find everyone else.
Okay, so you head towards the bridge. You come around like this to get to it, and there's a road going this way.
Mm-hmm.
You see a couple of guards at the base, kind of guarding, and there's a boat sitting there. There's some rope that's been wound up and it's laying there in a pile. Some clothes strewn out, but it's all like put in a way that's like kind of organized. Like they've been picked through and then just set aside there. And as you come around, there's 2 guards there at the
bridge?
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
So there's 2 down guarding the boat and items, and there's 2 at the bridge crossing. There's some people getting stopped by the guards, asked. They look at papers, and then they let the people go through.
I'm gonna stop, and I'm literally going to like huff, and I'm gonna be like, "You're not gonna be able to get across the bridge. They're gonna ask for our papers of why we're in town." I don't know if you caught on last night, but Finks was saying how they're very strict around town about laws and who comes and who goes. I have my papers, but you don't have yours. You might want to just go back to the inn and lay low for a little while.
I can do that.
At least until we figure out who has papers for you. Yeah, we really don't want to get in trouble here.
I head back.
Okay, so you guys go back or just have
I'm gonna continue across the bridge.
Okay.
There's no need to grab dice. There's no need to go back to the inn.
Alright, so you go back to the inn. You walk in, and you happen to see Barrick tumbling down the stairs. Hell of a headache,
Good timing.
but smiling.
Yeah, it really was.
The hair of the dog to bit you?
I hear you. God, what a hangover. How's everyone this morning? Or is it the afternoon?
Yes.
Afternoon in the town, afternoon in Cleveland. Clearly Park.
So, what's been going on since I've been out?
It's on you.
You're the only one there.
Yeah.
They're off lollygagging through the town. I don't have papers. I can't. I'm quiet. But I just got back because I don't have my papers.
Papers? What papers?
It's just you 2. And Vanessa in the back, cleaning up.
I've been in a mead drunken stupor.
Me too. I just got up an hour ago. We tried to make it to the trade district, but guards everywhere checking people's papers. Realized I don't have papers, so I came back.
Where's the rest of our guys?
Trade district, from my guess. But I don't know for sure.
More mead.
That's it. Call Vanessa over.
Vanessa, my good lady.
She comes up.
I would like 2 cups of mead. One for me and my friend.
And I would like 2 cups of mead, one for me and one for my friend.
So she comes back.
Influence the party.
She comes back and she brings a tray of 4 mugs, and 4 silver.
That's it.
I like day drinking with the boys. Have a cold one with the boys.
And she laughs as she walks away. Haven't had enough.
Never.
Alright. Back to Gallic.
Yeah,
You come up to the bridge. The 2 guards are there. The sandy-haired colored one comes up and then asks you for your papers.
I reach into my pouch and I bring out my papers of residency and I hand them over to him.
He looks it over and says, "Oh, have you heard what's going on?"
I've caught a whiff of a few things about town, but I just woke
So where were you last night?
at the inn.
Which one?
7 of us.
Did it hit me with the one thing I didn't write down? Yeah.
Sure you did.
History.
You wrote it right here.
That's a 7.
Oh, Jesus.
You don't remember.
The one over there.
I've been out of town recently. I can't remember the name. Vanessa keeps bar?
Ah, The 7 bales. Okay.
Thank you. Yes,
So you're staying at an inn?
Yes.
These are residence papers. Aren't you in an apartment somewhere?
I just came in with my friends. We were all staying at the inn for the night,
Oh.
having
Hope
a
you
good
don't
time.
have a mistress waiting for you in your apartment.
No.
What happened to your arm?
Oh, nothing. It's just. It's kind of new to me.
It's kind of pale compared to the rest of your...
Yeah. I like
Kinda
to keep
new to
it.
you?
I kind of. I've been keeping it covered. I've been afraid of the sun.
Alright. So, that's just you alone.
Make my way across. I didn't catch the name of any of the stores.
Alright, roll a d20. Perception.
Perception? That's a 23.
Okay. You hear behind you. As you turn around, it's a person wearing a dark cloak that stops, looks at you odd, and just keeps going forward. It walks past you.
I'm gonna follow them.
So you cross over the bridge. They go to the right. You go to the east.
Keep
So
following.
you keep following. So they go to the east. They stop and they look at you. Squints his eyes and he's got a scraggly beard.
Do I know you from somewhere?
That's not about to ask you. You're following me.
But you look familiar.
No, I don't know you, but you're following me. Why are you following me?
I just saw you in passing, and I thought you looked familiar. I was gonna stop you and talk to you for a moment.
Oh, well, Thomas.
Hi, Gallic.
Nice to meet you.
How long have you been in town, Thomas?
Your arm's cold.
It's new to me. I'm still figuring it out.
What does that mean?
Long story.
Okay.
Not now.
No, I'm not new in town. I've been here since birth.
Okay. Thomas,
Yes.
where would I go to find? What would they be looking for? Probably, if I'm looking for arms and armor, where would I head?
Well, it depends.
Not mundane.
Oh, well, probably Myrtles.
Myrtles?
Yes.
Can you just point me in the right direction? Thank you.
Points towards the trades district. The trades district.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, and that way.
Alright, so keeps going. Goes that way. You 4. What are you guys doing?
Yeah, what are we doing next?
Well,
What other?
Track you down.
Should we maybe go
Tie you to a bar stool.
back to the inn and see if any of our companions have awoken from their stupor?
yeah, we can do that.
We'll do that.
Okay, so you guys start heading towards that way? Alright. All 5 of you, Gallic, you 4, roll d20s. You're flying around the table as a raven.
So, the moment after I turn it into a raven, I will my ostrich to turn back into a feather.
Okay.
And I grab the feather.
So you fly down and grab the feather.
No. Before I fly up, quickly,
Okay.
I will the ostrich turn back into a feather. I grab it and I fly up.
Attack roll. Dex.
Oh, to pick up the. I got it. I was like, what? And as soon as I get high enough, I look for the trade district.
Okay. So you fly up and you look for the trade district. I want you to roll a d4.
2.
Okay. So you head towards. Been there yet?
What would look to be the? I knew where I was. I was going across the bridge to the trade district.
Right.
So I fly that way. So I know where it's at.
All right. So you go towards the trade district. I need you to roll a perception check at advantage.
Got them bird eyes.
Okay. So from up there, you see a pretty little gnome with these green gems and a tiara from that height. Those little green gems, you can see them from that because they just stick out.
Is there an alley near there?
Yes.
Empty?
Yes.
Fly into the alley.
You fly into the alley.
Is there no one around?
Uh-oh.
Nobody there. Poof. Okay, so you poop.
My feathers away.
Uh-huh.
And I take out one of my bottles,
Mm-hmm.
and I stumble out of the alley.
Alright, what did you guys roll?
We're doing perception.
Yeah.
27.
17.
What?
17.
25.
Okay.
A 5.
Okay. So, Finks is standing there, just head down, confused. He's trying to put all this stuff together, something's not right. And I need you to roll history real quick, just because there's something else you gotta do. And now hold on to that number, whatever it is. The four of you, so you two are walking side by side, and then you're with him. So you see coming down a short fellow, kind of stocky, kind of playing on his hand comb a little bit. Looks familiar.
One of his hands is a little pale, more,
Yes.
more pale than the other.
Actually, I'm strumming my new lute with my new hand, trying to like, work my fingers out. It doesn't sound very good, but I'm just kind of like sitting there plucking at it, trying to get it right.
Right. And to your left, your right, from an alley, you see this.
Oh, good. Not getting yourself into any trouble, are you?
What? Nonsense.
When I didn't find you at the bar, I assumed you were out causing problems.
I was with our companions the whole time.
I believe him. Good.
Our merry band is back together.
So I notice our friend is wearing new armor, correct?
Right.
Oh, dashing. Where would you procure such a wonderful item?
Wait, didn't you just say you were with them the whole time?
Be quiet, short one. Elves have business to do.
Vindel's just sitting here chuckling.
I procured it at Immortals Stargrit Wonders.
Are we standing over the Immortals?
No, you guys are about a block away.
Point me in the direction.
Boop. I'm going with
walk-
him.
I walked out.
Where you guys going?
He's
We're
going
going
to
to
Myrtles, and I'm following.
Alright. What do you get? Are you guys gonna follow them or?
Oh, we might as well.
Yeah, keep
Yeah,
the party
let's keep
together.
Yeah.
So are you guys gonna go in or are you gonna wait outside? Or are you
I'll
gonna-
wait outside.
So the rain stops. It's still overcast. Yeah. Thunder to the west. You know the thunder's coming from over the sea, Storm Coast. You two walk in. Same thing. Guy in the back. The two woman on the right. No, the left. Your left. Man on the right. The one on the right has potions and stuff, and he has little vials and things in front of him. The girl on the left has animals and animal parts in jars and all kinds of different poultices and things like that.
I'm following you.
I start at the back.
Okay, so we go to the back. It's a Sir Talar standing there.
Well met. My line is put away at this point.
Okay.
I'm walking straight.
Hold on. Okay, go ahead.
I say, I'm in the market for some weapons
Okay.
of a interesting variety. And I start describing possibly weapons of the Sho region, maybe the Mulan, possibly
Sorry.
I pull out
We're Sword Coast people here.
my staff. I say, anything like this?
You take it apart.
Yeah, sure.
No, that's new to me. Can I see it? So, what do you want for it?
Well, depends on what you may have to offer.
I'll give you 1,000 for it.
I'm looking for weapons.
Okay. That's good.
So, maybe a sickle, sort of a thin sword.
He goes to the back and he brings out a kalpesh
A what?
sword.
Ah, okay.
Kalpesh.
Maybe a thinner long sword.
Okay. Puts that away.
No, I've said you can keep that.
Oh, okay.
But also-
Leave that there.
I like my options.
Oh. Okay. And he pulls out a ladder, and he climbs up, and he grabs one of the long swords, thinner one, and puts it down. And it's a rapier.
Chinese long sword.
It's a thinner sword. One on rapier.
I'd ask you if there was anything
His rapier?
along those lines. You know
What was
what? You know what I'm looking for? Like a thin.
to keep some of my gold.
As the DM, I know what you're looking for.
Okay.
He does not have those items.
Okay. What's that?
That? It's a sword of the sand.
Describe it.
Oh, it's straight here, curves like this. Has a curved
Its
handle.
properties, my good fellow.
Oh, I'm sorry. It can cut through many items, including armor.
Anything that may be. It's a different variety of a sickle. Rather than the curved, it's a stick with a blade. It looks like a scythe, but many.
You mean a farmer's scythe?
Possibly.
Dude, I don't sell farmer's tools here.
Ah, yes, but this is a weapon.
Well, hey, I take a rake and hit you with it too.
He'd probably need it.
And and he points to the other stuff in the shop, and he shrugs his shoulder and says, "I don't deal in farmers'
Any
implements. Go
staffs?
down to the what?
Stabs.
Staffs. Okay. All right." He looks at you sideways and says,
Yes.
"They can cast spells."
No.
Oh,
As in quarter staff.
no, I don't have those on.
It's fucking difficult. What does this sword do?
The sword, I told you, cuts really well.
No. You said the scythe.
Oh, the other sword?
The barrier.
Oh, it's a lightweight. Picks it up. It's a lightweight, and you can roll out a d20. You can swing it very well. Plays with it. It's total
Of what?
history.
Oh, yeah, that's a 6.
Okay. All right. So it's really nice.
Oh.
I'm not gonna stop him either.
What properties would it have?
That one? Which one?
The one you just showed me.
Oh no, here it's sharper than normal. It cuts really well.
You said that about the scythe.
Right, both of them do.
Take these away.
He takes the both of them down underneath. He picks up the rapier and he puts it back up top. He takes the profession, takes it to the back.
Kind of walk up to Reem and I'm just like, man, that rapier looks familiar, doesn't it?
Roll the history.
Nope. I don't know what it is, but
Have you
I
been,
think
have
I've
you
seen
been
that
getting
one
into the
before.
wine again? Have you been getting into the wine again?
No wine for me.
Blurring your thoughts. Good fellow. So, it seems that you may not have the weapons that I procured for it. Anyone may have more exotic features?
I don't know.
Any other shops in the area?
There's a lot of shops.
What other things do you have to say to show me? Such as armor?
Pulls the screen back and there's a silver set of plate armor. Next to that, hanging on that, is a set of chain sitting there, and it has leaves through it.
Any bracers?
Bracers?
Bracers? Belts?
Belts? No, I don't see those. Maybe alchemical and weapons around.
What kind of lighter armors do you have?
Points at the chain.
I said lighter.
He pulls it off and he hands it to you, and it's very light.
Still a little bulky for me. Dance around in these tattered robes forever. Never mind.
Closes the screen.
Sit back down.
So there was another guy with potions, and then
Do you buy items?
I can.
Would you be in? I pull out a little box, set it down on the counter, and I open it up. There's 4 wooden rods in it.
Pulls out his a wand. Which ones are these?
There is the Dispel Magic, the Mending, the True Sight, and the Magic Missile.
He smirks. What are you looking for?
I'm wondering what you're offering.
Starts with you.
5,000.
Sold. Takes all 4.
I literally just got somebody else's trade bars.
Gives you platinum bars.
That is the group's money.
And are you interested in rings?
What do you have?
And my new hand. I kind of show him the one with the stylized ram's head on it.
That's cute.
Yeah, it's pretty useful too. Here, take a look.
Takes it, puts it down. That's one. Okay, what do you want for that?
2,000.
No.
Oh, it's definitely worth it.
No, I'll give you 500 gold for that.
I think it's much closer to 2,000.
Well, let's think about this. I gotta buy this from you.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna put it back on my shelf
Fine.
and try to sell it.
1,500 then.
500.
No, I'll keep it.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay. You good?
What other thing? You said he doesn't have any rings.
No. He almost bought one though.
So what is the other gentleman?
I almost had one to show you.
So he's got various potions on the shelf, and he's got potions to restore health, potions to remove disease, potions to cure curses.
How potent are those potions that?
Oh, only the best. Only the best. Only the best.
So you say. How so?
Well, go get cursed and come back and
I'm
buy
not,
it.
I'm not talking about the first ones. I'm talking about the ones on top. Yes.
Those?
Yes.
Okay, so you post to the ones on the left side. Those are the, hold on, I gotta confirm one thing. What's that? So, he points at those. Those are 250 gold over here on the left. And the ones over here, these are 1,000 each.
These are all the potions you have?
Well, yeah, these three shells.
And you sell just potions?
I do.
Any other types of potions you may procure?
That's all I have right now. That's all I've been able to brew.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Good business. You good, Zan? So while you four were outside, what were you doing?
Standing there,
I'm
BSing, looking around.
deciding where we need to go next. I know I wear leather. There's nothing in there for me that I could look at.
Okay.
I would like to actually get some clothing. Maybe something a little cleaner and nicer
Okay.
than what we've been wearing. I don't know about you guys. As maybe one of our next stops.
Okay, so you guys go walk around. Do you guys come out? Can we get
Yeah.
the- okay. So the 6 of you go on. Okay. And you find a clothier. They have, it's a porch. They have different clothes hanging on the outside, and it's an open, pretty much an open stall, but not a stall, open storefront. But they have wooden beams all the way around, and when you walk in, you can see where they have shutters that they can just slide across and close, and they close in stages, and they have little locks all the way across, but they're wide open. An older woman, bigger, comes shuffling across. And she says, "Hi, come fitness to y'all. Come fitness. What can I do for you?"
Does anybody else want to go?
I'll go with you.
All right.
I'm still wearing.
excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
I'm actually looking for some new clothing. I mean,
Yes,
mine's
you could use
gotten
something.
a bit worn,
Yes,
and
you're right.
I'm something for traveling, and maybe something even maybe a little nicer.
Nicer.
Yeah,
we're
not
talking-
too fancy.
Not too fancy.
But you know, if I were to take a maiden out to dinner,
Oh, well, then you have to go fancy.
I don't.
Impressions are made for the first time. The second time, you don't get that. You don't get the second opportunity.
I don't need it with gold, like feathers and all kinds.
He wants to
Nice.
impress, but not outshine.
Yes,
Oh, well,
she must
outshine.
be. She should be the pretty one.
Outshine. Go in as a peacock or as a rooster. Some girls like peacocks, some girls like roosters.
Does Minnie want something nice from you?
And then he changed her armor.
Oh, that's. Oh,
I
yeah.
have glamoured armor.
Right. Okay. So, she takes you to a rack of different styles of jerkins and cod pieces and boots and things like that. So, she points it out and she says, "Well, this right here, put you in a nice little outfit. Would this work for you?"
Is it cloth, leather? What's the material we're looking at
It's
here?
cloth, heavy cloth.
Head cloth. Something that I could possibly wear over like a leather armor, or under leather armor?
Not under.
Not under.
We're talking surcoat, jerkin, big coat, hat, gloves.
Fancy. I look at it. It is in my size.
Mm-hmm.
My size.
Yes.
I ask her. It's interesting. How much would that be?
Well, for this, it's 160. And it's guaranteed for 1 year. If you have a rip, bring it back. I will sew it back for you.
Okay. On top of that, something for traveling.
For traveling.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's take you to the other side of the shop where the clothes are a little bit, less fine. These here are 10 gold a set.
If I buy the other set, could I get one of these thrown in?
For 5, I will do it. 5 extra, so 165.
Deal.
Okay, so she packages it all up and everything. It's a nice little wooden box.
Perfect.
165.
And I give her the 165.
Awesome. Now, and you,
I just need something to throw over this.
I'll try.
Preferably light and flowy. Do you have anything colorful?
She points behind her to the Technicolor petticoats.
Anything in purple?
Purple.
Yes.
Expensive color.
Oh, yes. Definitely.
Let's see what you have.
And she moves it all to the side and pulls out this purple pirate-style outfit, but at a fine level.
How much?
For this one?
Made of
Yes.
This one's 170.
fabric.
I'll
Purple's
take it.
expensive. Okay. Packages it all up. Here's it to 175. What do you three do?
I'm gonna ask her. Do you have any leather armor here?
I do not. It's all clothing.
Okay. Do you know where we, like a blacksmith or anything that we
You
can
go to Joe's on the next street.
Okay. Thank you.
I have no business here.
Think straw history.
I did. I rolled a 17, so
Okay.
it's 20.
You remember
Or no,
two-
that was the perception.
that was history.
Oh, okay, so it was a 20.
So 2 things. 1, you remember that you have to take your party to a breakfast, and you know that it's Constable George. Constable George is a fop. Have you seen Rob Roy?
Yeah, a long time
Okay.
ago.
Do you remember the villain, the way he dressed? Very flamboyant, very rich clothing.
Yeah, I think so.
That's his level of dress. So you're taking your friends to that kind of breakfast party. Next, you also have not reported in to your caravan master since you've been back. So those are the 2 things you remember.
Okay, so is the breakfast today? Tomorrow?
Oh yeah, it's tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Breakfast.
So I remind these guys that we have to go to that breakfast. And I tell them I gotta check in with the caravan master at some point today.
Okay.
I guess we should all maybe buy some halfway decent clothes.
Yeah. We could definitely.
Showing up completely armed and armored probably would do well on a first impression.
And you know these affairs people don't normally take weapons. Because you're going to the constables.
Yeah.
Right.
Meanwhile, back at the inn,
Yes.
Vanessa, we need another round over here, please.
She brings 2 more rounds. And this time she brought you 2 more rounds.
And
which
I
is
do have a
another 8
question.
silver.
By chance, did our friends leave any papers or any kind of paperwork for us or anything?
Not with me.
Could you check with the innkeeper, please?
I will.
Thank you. Here's an extra silver piece for yourself.
She runs back. Okay.
I was wondering if those would come
I
out.
will buy a set of nice clothes as well.
Okay. So she brings out blue for you. And
Anything darker.
okay.
Oh, come on. Blue brings out your eyes.
I do not need to draw attention to my eyes, little one.
Fine.
So she puts it back and says, black, taking white wool to black, it's a little bit more, it's 170 gold. That's okay with you.
I'll just give her the hundreds.
And then she throws in a hat with a feather.
Fix is looking for something in red
Okay.
with black
Same.
highlights.
She gives it to you for 160 gold. Young
I
lass.
don't really want to, but they say I should. Do you have any
We
pretty
didn't say any.
dresses?
Any pretty?
Any pretty
Suggest-
dresses?
What color? Purple? It'll clash with the tiara.
It'll look great.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. So she runs back to the little people's area. And she brings one and says, wait, too long. Runs back. Brings another dress and all the accoutrements. And you're looking at 180. Because women's clothing is always more expensive, right? Of course. Yeah.
Children's clothing is cheaper. So, but children's clothing is cheaper.
Mm-hmm. This one has a silver sequence throughout. It's a purple and silver.
Wait, if you have one armor, could you just change it to look like
I
clothes?
don't know if it can look like clothes. I'm not sure if it just changes the color of the armor or not. I'd have to. I don't know. So I just figured I'll just buy a dress.
What kind of armor is it?
Glamored studded armor.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah, I don't remember if it.
Okay.
Instead of that, I could have passed on the pirate outfit.
Alright. You guys are at the end?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 2 guards stumble in
Or did it
and they start mumbling, talking to themselves about some things.
Try and see if we can overhear him.
Perception, both of you.
Okay. Nat 20.
Okay. So, you're in the middle of... you hear them speaking, but you don't hear the words. You hear them clear as day as they say, they start talking about how they just got off their watch and how they don't know how they're going to explain, or if they even should explain, the ostrich situation they just encountered and the person that they were trying to arrest for having improper papers at the bridge.
I've never seen my ostrich before. Never.
And they're like, what, 5-10 feet away from us? Bob?
You guys are over in the corner on the stairs, table by the stairs. They're on the other side, and they were saying this as they were coming in and they're walking away.
Okay, I wait till they get out of hearing distance, and I whisper to him, tell him.
And the other thing you caught is that they were saying how there's just been 5 murders of women in town, and they've all been disemboweled.
I found the 6.
I explained that to
You
him.
did,
No, the guards came and found them. So
but not those guards. They weren't
The
there.
big city.
Keeping my story straight.
It was in the same area.
That was
Yeah, most
It's in the same
of the
district.
crazy
so.
night
Bridge is
outside.
all the way
Oh,
over
yeah.
there where Shane is. This is where you were. Okay, so they don't know.
Restroom.
All right, let's take a break. Let's take a break.
Where'd you get this one?
That's right.
Oh.
I still want to find those shots.
All the ones.
I need some leather armor.
Yeah,
myself.
yeah, I need
Samurai,
some leather armor too.
I'm wearing his old leather armor, alright?
Yeah.
I need leather armor too.
And Rourke and I need to get a chance to
Should
get up and
anything
These are
stop
exotic
it.
weapons.
Should anything
Yeah,
happen?
I felt bad telling him to
Yeah,
turn around, but I'm like,
your message. I just haven't
not
had a
dealing with
chance
this.
to even look at my character sheet or
Yeah,
nothing,
not a
but,
problem. I'm just trying.
wanted to go into battle with it, I could armor.
There's a group that usually goes to the Corn Fest, North Ridgeville.
Alright, so we're back.
Yeah,
And
we do that stuff.
I think we all were. You two were still at the end. You guys are done shopping for now. You go back.
Well,
Did
no.
everybody get the clothing they needed?
Yeah.
Well, we wanted to go see an armorer, like a blacksmith.
Or a
leather shop.
I want an exotic shop or a leather shop.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Yeah.
the lady had told you about Joe's.
Yeah.
Okay. So you go to the next street over and you see a sign that says Joseph's Leatherworks. And, you go in, you see various strips of leather and different pieces of armor everywhere. Joseph saunters over and pretty stocky fellow. He's got very strong hands. You see him, a cutting knife and in his belt. He has different types of tools and just chew and says, "Good business. What may I help you with today?"
We were looking to buy some leather armor, studded leather armor, maybe.
Okay. And was it for you?
Do you have half plate, perhaps?
I don't.
Okay. Well, then yes.
Leather works.
Okay. Then yeah. Then yeah, it's for me.
The whole sarcasm keeps coming out.
Yeah.
So because he walks up to you, what you're wearing, and kind of knocks on your plate. So do you want to change out of this to leather?
No, I just want to have it on me just in case.
So you want another set?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'll need you to do is undress, because I'm gonna, because all of this stuff is custom, so that we can get your measurements.
Okay.
So you do that.
Yeah.
The rest of you, it's anyone else, so I can do this all at once.
Do you have any readily available studded leathers?
I build it all on order.
Well, then I'll need a set made as well.
Okay.
I think I'm good.
All right. So two of you. All right. So he pulls out a book, opens it up. Your name again?
My name is Talon.
Talon. Talon with an H or an A?
An A.
Okay. Writes it down, and then starts measuring you, growing your leg, around your waist, wrist to your armpit, and from shoulder to wrist. And takes all your measurements down, neck and everything. Do you want a head covering? No?
No.
Okay, just up to your collar.
Yeah.
Okay. Functional or pretty?
Functional.
Function. Okay. So he does, writes all the things, excuses.
Be careful, my right arm's a little bit shorter than my left.
Okay. We'll make sure we'll get both sides. So it does the same things, growing in.
And can we do both functional and pretty?
So you want two sets?
No. At once.
We could do that.
Add a little flair.
We could add a little flair, make it a little fancier. Are you asking for etchings carved in?
Sure.
Okay. All right, no problem. So what are we looking for? We're looking for city. We're looking for dwarvish.
Musical notes?
Musical notes. Okay. All right. So, very well. He pulls out a template or book, drew templates, and shows you some musical notes. Okay, fine.
Good.
He marks the page on his book, which one it is. He takes all your measurements and does some math. You said leather?
Studded leather, yeah.
Studded leather. Looking at 200. Okay. Yours is going to be closer to 4.
That's fine.
Okay. Cool. All right. So half now, half on delivery. Because he takes it, and he explains to you that yours will take about 5 days. Yours is going to take 15 because of the etchings.
That's fine.
Okay. So he hands you. He has a different book. Where he keeps his orders in, and you can see pieces of it are torn out, and tears out pieces, and there's a number there that corresponds to that page and that order. And he hands you guys your orders.
Thank you.
Takes your gold. Says thank you. Good business. Anyone else need anything? Yours is looking a little patchy
You know what? Yeah, why not?
Okay. So you're gonna do it too.
Yeah, and it'll have studded.
Okay, studded as well. So, are you looking for functional or
Battle.
battle? Studded or
Studded.
studded? Okay, so asks you to get dressed, and but he looks over at the girl and says, "You guys aren't modest." And that's the whole thing with the measurements.
I've got my like cloth cot piece on. I'm okay.
You're showing
Cover
your
her eyes.
knees to the lady.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna cover her eyes.
Your knees are bare to the lady. This is society here.
Sorry, I grew up in a halfling village. I didn't know.
Well, usually they cover their knees too. They show their feet, which is kind of odd, but never mind. Savages. Anyway,
We were rural. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. So he takes all the measurements and everything. He says yours will be 200.
Okay.
Explains half up front. Gives the whole receipt thing. Gives it to
You
you.
can bring this with
5
me.
days. More like 6. So I'm gonna make yours concurrently.
Okay.
I'll make your pieces as well. But
Is there any way we can put a rush on them?
on all 3?
Yeah.
Well,
There may be
I don't
more
think we
if we
need
ever
a
get
rush.
there.
Yeah, we don't need a rush.
I don't think we need a rush.
But you need a rush. What are you looking for?
No, I just if we could maybe speed up the process a little.
What's your time frame?
5 days.
Do you want etchings and studded leather?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Plus, can't you have it shipped to your home?
But I don't know where we'll find ourselves in 5 days.
I'll bring you back.
All right. So takes your order 100, 100, and 200 down. Gives you your receipts. Closes out the order. And anything else? No. Okay. Cool. So, where do you guys go?
Blacksmith.
Exotic.
You go to the blacksmith.
No. Magic. Exotic. Weapons.
To the end to get your companions.
Yeah.
Thanks for all the D20. Add your intelligence.
Add what?
Your intelligence.
Nothing on intelligence, so 18.
18. Sphinx looks over at you and says, "You'd have to probably go to Camsham for what you're looking for. Those weapons don't come up north usually." You usually hit Camsham because these northern and western people don't use these weapons often.
Okay.
Maybe you can have one especially for you.
There you go.
If you know what you're looking for and describe it.
Have magical properties? Probably not.
I mean, you can have it forged and maybe go back and see if it can't get enchanted.
So
It's going to be expensive, but I mean,
expensive and a very long process.
Okay. All right.
As we start to decide where we're going, and I'm looking at the group now. Did you guys get the papers to Rorik and Varric so that they could find us?
who had the papers?
No, actually, me and Barrett came out to find you guys, and we realized he didn't have his paper. Or, sorry, me and Rorik came out to find you guys, and we realized he didn't have his papers. So I suggested he lay low in the inn for a while.
Think maybe we should go get them so they can help go shopping with us?
Possibly. But I mean, where are the papers at, though?
Well, didn't
Fink says I gave them to Reem.
So
you not give them to?
Give me these papers.
I think we need to go back and get them, guys.
Let's go back and get them.
We can go shopping some more afterwards. I mean, yeah, we do still need more stuff to find.
Yeah.
So, what's up? Where we going?
Go back and get the other two.
So you guys come back to the bridge.
So before we get to the bridge, I pull Gallic aside for a second. I said, my friend, I need you to, I need to be unseen for a little while. Just don't ask any questions. Just do it for me. Come.
What?
We'll go
What
to
did
that.
you do now?
Just come.
Maybe.
Let's come to the alley. We should take
Yeah,
care of it.
I'll follow him to the alley. Maybe.
Bar level 3, I think.
I turn you invisible when we get to the alley.
Okay.
Well, before you do, I hand you the papers. I will meet you at the end.
Okay.
Just invisible.
No. It's greater invisibility.
Okay, that's
Go ahead. Better get there quick.
Alright, see you go. Yeah.
This guy.
So you head towards the end.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Okay. You see it? Okay. So, as you're running across the bridge,
I wanted to run across the bridge.
how would you come across the bridge?
Is there another way to get? How wide is the river?
The river's pretty wide.
How
It's a
wide?
quarter mile. It's wide. And it's flowing pretty strongly after the rains.
Okay, is there any other way across?
There's usually ferries, but they're not being used right now because the river's...
I could maybe cast spider climb on you if you want to go under the bridge.
You wouldn't have known what I was doing.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what
Me
happened.
and him walked into an alley,
Oh,
and
that's
I
right.
walked back out alone,
Okay.
shaking my head.
Oh, well then, where did our drunk monk friend go?
He said he'll meet us back at the inn.
Alright.
You guys had eyes on him the whole time, right? He didn't wander off on his own at all, did he?
He wasn't with us. We met up with him when he did.
Yeah, we.
Okay.
I would procure some other way instead of the bridge. Other way I'd be able to get across.
The bridge right now is the only way unless you go on ferry, which again, the ferries are called, or you can go outside the city and use one of the ferries outside the city.
Is there a way to walk on the sides then? Like elevated around the people?
Yeah, you can walk through the crowd.
No, I'm not walking through the crowd. Is there a way to walk on the sides?
You
can
mean
like run.
You could do like a handhold across.
So you want to do that?
Like, is there a way?
How
to,
long is that spell?
Yeah. 1 minute.
That's it?
I said be fast.
It's not a minute. Invisible.
You say greater invisibility.
Invisible.
That'd be long.
The first one lasts an hour.
Yeah, greater invisibility. Concentration up to 1 minute.
Which means by the time he gets around the corner, he appears. Okay, so you're walking, you go around the corner, and you're swinging your arms, and you look down and you see your arms there. This is not the first time the bard
Okay.
has messed with you.
I will. I'll go back into the trade quarter.
Okay. You find him?
No, I'm going back. I'm going away from the bridge.
Okay. All right.
By yourself?
Yep.
Okay. All right. What are you guys doing?
We're gonna have to wait in line, but I think we should go get them. I mean, either that or we're gonna be back here doing all this shopping again when we get them.
I mean, not all of us have to go back. Some of us can keep going on. This is the point for the whole party to have.
All right,
You know where we're going.
I can go back and get them. But if we're going to the blacksmith, I give you my daggers
Mhm.
and my darts, and go get what you can for them. We'll put them in the pot.
Okay.
Because that's all I really wanted to do with the smith was to sell those.
Okay. All right. That's what you're doing.
Yeah,
Go
I
back.
get in line and I've got their paperwork. I tuck it into my.
All right. Gallic, what are you doing?
Shaking my head vigorously.
Okay. Who are you going with?
I'll go to the blacksmith.
Okay. So you guys go to the blacksmith. All right.
Who's going to get those two? Oh, you're
He will.
Okay.
All right. So, just because I want to help you roll, both of you roll intelligence.
Yeah. Glad I'm a half.
So,
That didn't help
as
much.
he's about 10 feet away, you stop him, you run up and say, oh, by the way, here's the papers. 'Cause he gave them to you.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Wait!
What?
Because I would have let you go.
man. That would have been.
Oh, I just said I was going to get it.
That would have been great.
We
But I'm
would
like,
never get out of
no.
the city.
Right. And I want to push the story on. Because I don't
Yeah.
mind. I would have loved it. It would have been great roleplay, right, guys?
Like, oh, here, guys, I got your.
Dude.
Oh, crap.
I gotta go find him. I'll be back.
Well, that's why when I said I put him on a coat, I thought.
So you're walking across back to the bridge. Things are a little bit faster. When you get across, they've cleared up a little bit. The guards aren't as obtrusive. People getting across. I need you to roll a perception check.
15.
15. Okay. As you get back, the rain stopped. There's a cart being poured towards the middle of the town, towards a stone building, something like that. And in the back of a cart, you see a grayish blanket over a body, and you see a woman's foot and a foot with a shoe on it sticking out underneath it. And they're just dragging him along to the.
I notice it. I just kind of put my head down and say a short little something for the loss and continue my way.
All right, so you splash through some puddles, and then you go into you go into the inn, and you see these two guys are in their third round, another 4 silver. They're drinking slower, but they're determined. And you see them sitting there just.
I walk up to him and hey, you're awake.
Yeah, absolutely, we're awake. Drinking.
Yeah.
You ready to drink with us?
We need shopping.
Vanessa, get
No,
over here and get him
no.
a mead. Get him a mead.
I don't drink mead. I'll take a water.
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 Water's for bathing.
I have shopping to do.
What's bathing?
Yeah.
I have shopping
Once
to
a
do,
year.
and I need my head strong for that. And if she walks
Mead
away,
will
I
make
pull
your
out,
head strong.
I pull out the papers,
Right.
and just kind of in a sleight of hand form of way, just kind of slide in front of him
All right, slide in.
and whisper to him, "You need these to get around town." That's 16.
Pushes your hand from your mead and says, "Here."
So these are traveling papers, then, huh?
Yes. And they're dated yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
They're dated for yesterday. We stayed in the inn tonight. We arrived late last night. So, and you guys may not know this. When we were traveling earlier, we found 3 bodies. Well, we came upon 3 bodies. The people had already found them hanging from a bridge. Finks went and talked to one and found out that there's actually 2 additionals already, and I just saw a 3rd one being carted away, or 6th one being carted away from just around the corner. Something's going on here, guys.
I explained to him about what I overheard with the guard, there was more murders, and something about some kind of ostrich, whatever that is.
I wasn't there for that, so an ostrich. That's
Something about what the guard said. I don't know what an ostrich is.
I don't think I know either. Well, I will keep an eye out for an ostrich. Maybe we can catch it.
Are all these murders supposed to be connected or something?
I don't know, but the Finks seem to think they were. One of the guards kind of told us that the first 2 had some kind of engraving on the back of them, and they've all seemed to have been murdered in the same way. The one I just saw, I don't know, because all I saw was 2 feet, one with only 1 shoe on. So I don't know if that's related or something completely different, but it just means there's been 6 in a short amount of time that we've run across, and we've only been in town for a little bit. But everybody's still shopping. You guys want to go?
Yeah, need to.
You can go catch up with them.
Yeah, I gotta find a blacksmith and some of these dents knocked out.
And that's actually where they were headed. That's where they were looking to head next. Did we know where that was? Where
Where what?
the blacksmith might be?
It was a street away. No,
Block away.
Joseph says it's a block away.
Okay, so I generally know where we're going in
Right.
rough. Okay.
So you guys get to the blacksmith.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm gonna. I'm looking to offload some equipment.
All right. So he offers you a gold for the daggers and the darts.
Okay. And also, I would like to sell this set of splint mail that I have.
Looks it over. Kind of beat up.
Yeah, I got beat up.
Well, I'll give you 25 for it. Scrap it and use it.
Take it.
Okay. So he takes it. Is it 25? 26 gold total.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting much from the daggers and the stuff.
Yeah, I don't know what to sell the Brian's.
That's all I had.
Can I help you?
No, I'm just wandering.
What about you, Midnight?
I don't know what he wants to sell, so I can't.
You wrote. You like drinking that wine, don't you? Keep chugging on it.
Mm-hmm. It's good wine.
I should go talk to my cousin.
What about your
He's
cousin?
got the best wine in the city.
Where's he at?
He's in the northern part of the trade district.
Okay. Thank you.
His name's Umberto.
He sounds like a great fellow. Alright.
So, and you, young man.
I'm just gonna continue on.
Okay. So that's it. That's all you're doing here.
At the
Blacksmith.
no, it asked him if he has any enchanted wares.
Enchanted in what way?
Things make you stronger.
Maybe more agile.
Well, technically I don't deal in that. However, ushers you guys into another room. And then there's finer armor and weapons. And he said, I'd mind it greatly if you said anything to anyone about this.
Don't say anything.
And then in the corner, in the space that's like 5 by 5, you see a circle. There's some kind of writing at the bottom. He just shrugged his shoulders, kind of my hobby.
I seem to find an awful lot of that in the city that doesn't allow it.
What are you looking for?
I've heard of belts that make you stronger.
Those I don't have.
Do you know where one could be got?
Do you happen to possess belts of a
Well,
unique
since I deal in
variety?
things with metal,
I'm going to ask him if he has gauntlets similar to mine that increase strength.
no, but there may be a way to make them. You just need the metal. That metal's hard to find.
For the belt? You can make them.
Not
Gauntlets, like, because I have gauntlets of ogre strength. So,
Yeah, but those give you what?
19.
Yeah, he's above that already.
So I need the metal. I don't have it. Give me the metal, we'll work out a price, and I'll go play in my little circle and see what we can do.
Said you had weapons.
Whatever you want to make, I'll make it.
Okay.
Shields.
Whatever you want, I can make it. I've been trained in Kalimshan, apprenticed in Waterdeep. Whatever you need, I'll make it.
What kind of weapons is he?
He has a variety of weapons, but he's offering to make whatever you want.
I understand that, but I don't. I'm asking what kind of weapons he would be able to Like, what does he have?
What he has is long swords, short swords, rapiers, daggers, hand axes, battle axes, all kinds of things out in the shop. They're hanging everywhere. Some shields.
What might you be able to do to them to improve them?
To improve them, depends on what you want. Materials are available.
What kind of materials? Do you have those materials readily
I
available?
don't keep them once the purchaser brings the materials, the item is made, and that's it. I don't store that here.
Is there a place close by that has these materials we can purchase?
Probably find it in the city somewhere. I heard there's Immortals sells all kinds of different types of materials. I don't remember the girl's name, but she's in there. She sells things.
Well, is that it, guys? You done?
Okay.
As far as things goes, yeah.
Alright, so you walk out, head toward the bridge. Crossing the bridge are two dwarves and a halfling.
Ask them if they've seen the blacksmith.
Oh.
Yes, we have. He'll make whatever you want, as long as you have the materials for him.
You might want to stop at the magic shop.
Interesting. Well, we might want to see the blacksmith first to find out what materials we'll need.
That's true. Well, I'm just letting you know that that's where you can procure the materials.
Okay, so Rook goes in and talks to him.
Alright, so you go to the blacksmith shop.
Yep.
You walk in, same big guy standing there. What can I do for you? 3.
Looking for a high quality shield.
Okay. What do you want this shield to do besides block?
Make it so I don't get hit.
Make it so you don't get hit. Okay. You don't carry a shield, I don't think, do you?
Rourke
You
does.
usually.
No.
So
Rourke
he's
carries
throwing-
a shield.
Okay, so
He's got that shield of sticky shield.
right. So you show it to him.
Yeah.
He looks at it and he's like, "That's pretty good. You want something better than this?
Yes.
It's above my pay grade."
Understood.
That shield is nice.
It
What do
is
you have
nice.
here? He adjusts his monocles. And, yeah. Puts the shield back.
Would you be able to produce something better than a +1 shield?
What's a +1 shield?
Extra hardened.
Oh. Well, I can make you one that's lighter so you can move quicker. What material are we thinking about?
Pardon me?
Do we want it wood? Do we want it metal bands? Do we want it all metal? Tower shield, round shield, buckler? What are we looking for?
Yeah. Tower.
Tower shield. So you want one taller than you.
No, about my height.
So about 3.5 feet.
Tower shields are 4. He's above 4.
Yeah, I'm 4'6".
Right, so about 3.5 feet. Pretty much. Be able to see over it.
Correct.
Okay. So standard shield. Okay. For a human. Right. So, okay. I can work on that. What material? Metal, wood, combination,
Metal.
leather straps.
Yes.
Go give me the straps from Joseph.
All right. How much would that? And would you take anything off for trade-in?
What do you have to trade?
I got a shield that will actually cast light once a day.
Light once a day. Do you have another shield?
No, that's the shield that I'm willing to trade.
So this one casts light.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
And like, would you be able to?
Here's what I could do. I could melt this one down. Use its materials. But I need you to gather something else.
Okay.
I'll need a mithril ingot. And we can get started.
And you say Myrtles might have that
It
material?
might.
Okay.
I don't know about the ingot part. I know they carry all the other stuff.
So you need leather and. Do you have in the lines of sturdy armor?
I can make you a set.
How much would that run?
Depends. What do you want? Split, plate, half
Plate.
plate, full plate,
Full plate.
custom. Okay. We're looking at about anywhere 3 to 5, depending on if we want any extra.
35 what?
33 or 25,000 talents.
Will that include a helm?
Yes. Include help.
I'll consider that. I'll toss that around in my head as I'm going to Myrtles.
Very well.
Well, if I decide to, will you need any other specific materials
What
for
do you
that?
want the shield to do besides block?
Oh, I was talking about the armor.
I'm sorry, the armor. What do you want the armor to do besides block?
Be nice to be able to deflect blows or something.
Okay. Let me think on that.
Or resist spells in some fashion.
Resist spells. Oh, now you're talking money now. I'll need diamonds for that.
Yeah, I miss all the money.
Yeah, but if we still had him, he wouldn't need the diamonds.
Well,
Well, we don't know. He
we can always substitute moonstones.
How much?
Moonstones?
Yeah,
3.
3 moons.
could have been 12 bucks.
Okay, well, I guess I'll be off to Myrtles to see if she has this material.
We should hit Joe's first. He's only a block away.
Now, do you have any crossbow bolts?
No, that'd be a Fletcher.
That'd be fun. Okay.
I make the points, but you need to have them. The Fletcher usually has all the materials. He buys everything.
I do have a extraordinary mace that will you're able to inflict wound once a day. What would you be willing to give me for that?
I'll give you 1,000.
Sold.
Puts it over in a case. Closed case. No windows.
Yeah, don't want that.
Well, Rourke, are we heading for Myrtles?
Yeah, I'll go with you.
Right. So on the way, you stop at Joe's. He charges you 5 silver for a long strip of leather. So you just let him cut up the way he needs to.
Okay.
So he charges you for that. You leave Joe's unless there's something else you need from Joseph.
No, I don't think.
Oh,
So-
we need to get them clothes.
Got clothes on. I got my armor.
We've been invited to a fancy breakfast tomorrow morning by Finks' boss.
I'll shine my armor.
Okay. So you head over to Myrtles. You go in. You talk to the girl, and she asks you, "What is it that you need?"
I'm looking for a ingot of mithril. Yay big.
Those are expensive.
How expensive?
We're talking thousands. They're very hard to get, especially with what's happening up north. The Hall of Mithril's been taken. Well, not taken, but it's been. Flow of Mithril's slowed.
Do you have any moonstones?
I do not.
We have those.
Yeah, we have.
Oh. Cool. So no luck on the mithril then?
Yes. 3 ingots. You're looking at so she pulls out a case, opens it up. It's very, very shiny, silvery pieces of metal, about this big, straight. This case, they're sitting in the black velvet. She says each one is 5,000.
A little out of my price range, but thank you.
What is the case? Put it away.
Need anything?
Nope.
Well,
So you guys go out, catch up with the rest of the group. This one's still drinking.
who has the moonstones?
They're in the bag of holding.
In the bag hold.
Yeah. Who wants to hold the bag of holding?
Drops it on the ground.
Well, no, I didn't really let it go.
You did. You want to attack. Drop it on the
I'll
ground.
scoop it up. I'll put it.
Okay, so you got it. All right. He needs the list.
I don't have the list. He had the list last. But we took the bag from him when he was unconscious.
There was another list, which I think he had.
I have both.
He had both cards, the card and the sheet. Okay, sorry.
I'll give it to you. when
All
we're
I
done.
had was the spell scrolls and the wands.
Okay. Which all 4 wands I know.
I know.
How many moonstones do you need?
It's 3.
Oh, here you go. I'll rifle through it. Hand you the moonstone.
And Finks, roll a history.
History. 13.
Okay, so he remembers that the party needs to divvy up their funds. He suggests we go to the inn and take care of business. Okay, so he goes, go back to the inn.
There's
We're
not
all
any-
sitting there.
There's not any other shops that we wish to see? Any leather? Or other
Well-
equipment that we may need?
The extra coin added to our personal coin might
Yeah.
provide us with enough coin to purchase the things we might want to purchase.
I will meet you at the inn.
That's right, you're not there. I
Okay.
forgot.
Well, they went back into the trade court. So.
Alright, so eventually you find
Yeah.
each other. And he's annoyed.
Well, I will meet you back at the inn.
Alright. So you guys go back to the inn. You're sitting in the inn. Vanessa brings drinks. You guys pay. A gold for the mead. And Varric then graciously drinks
Bindles.
Bindle's
Yes.
share. So how are you guys going to do this?
Well, we're just like out in the open. We ask if they have any private drinking rooms.
Well, we already.
Your room's upstairs.
Yeah. Didn't we buy for a few days? We bought for a few days. Stay. I mean.
Yeah, your room's upstairs.
Yeah, we can go. Yeah, we can go over there.
So you take your meat upstairs and your water.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
Who has the gold?
Well, we've got the 1,000 from the bracelets and the.
400.
And the 400 for the gems.
There was 400, 1,000, 1,800, and then 1,247 that we had from before. We also have 50 platinum pieces. And then somebody procured, Gallic got 5,000 for the wands. Anything else that I'm missing? We still have items in the bag that are of value as well.
So are we going to split it evenly, or are we just going to throw it all in together?
I'm good with leaving it in the bag. I mean, we've got the money that we got from her to use for however we want. This we can keep using for things like where to stay. Maybe we can. You have a house here, right?
This is an apartment.
Sure.
It's just an apartment. was wondering if maybe a place to actually store stuff that we don't want to take with us on our trips, where we could come back and get it again if we needed to.
We could do that.
Is that okay?
It's
with you?
more of a storeroom, anyways.
That's what I was hoping for.
He says apartment, I say closet.
Then yeah, I'd say we can leave it all together. I see no. I mean, I think we should keep the money in the bag because we take the bags everywhere we go. But even that might be a risk. I don't know.
What's full right now?
It's full.
4,800 silver.
It's a lot of gold in it.
Oh yeah. So yeah, till we may want to. Is there a bank in this city?
Several.
We could also empty it of the other stuff that we don't necessarily need as well.
Did you guys work out the split?
No. Seeing as how Nenny and I recently joined you guys, we don't expect to share, but we will go with whatever you guys choose.
Well, thought about that originally, and then I thought about it some more. I wouldn't have this fancy ring if it weren't for the group sharing.
Me neither.
And so they're no. I think share if you're part of the group, you're part of the group, and
We all take the risks. We all share in the profits.
yes. Now, admit it. Gold we had before we came is ours. What the queen gave us is ours. But anything else, I think, should share. Unless it's individually gifted to you by some other person.
We can store it at my place.
Store what?
Any excess that we don't need to take with us.
I don't know if you're talking about like gold or not.
I don't know about gold though. I think any excess of that we don't want to carry with us. I mean, we are taking the silver with us though, aren't we? Because we need to go someplace dwarven for that.
Couldn't we ask Rorik? Or
Yeah, we had hashed out plans to head to Marembrook.
Well, we still don't know what the commander, the commandant,
The
Constable.
the constable that we're
Constable.
supposed to meet in the morning.
Yes,
So
we have breakfast plans.
maybe till we decide to head out, find a bank, put everything away, someplace safe, so that we don't have to carry around
How
with us.
trustworthy are the banks in town?
They are.
Okay.
They have to be. Otherwise, they go out of business.
Exactly. So just making sure.
Because it's not you that I worry about.
No,
But
I don't leave
bank-
anything there when I go.
Apartment.
Literally, if we went by there, you would be like, wow, this is a nice empty room.
Yeah, people see you putting stuff in there they might worry.
Also, we might accrue some interest on said gold as well.
I didn't think about that.
I like that.
I'm down for throwing it all in together, and I pull out my trade bars and another set that are like almost exactly the same. Oh wait, they are exactly the same. Well, okay, these are mine. Those
are-
I sold
those are
the
for-
wands that we found that I didn't think would be much use.
So we're going to a bank then, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's okay with that?
All right. How much you gonna put in the bank?
What's the grand total?
9,447 gold plus 50 platinum. Well, 4,447 gold and 5,000 in bars and 50 platinum.
How much does it cost to buy a shop? Maybe they could make stuff while we're gone. Make us money.
More than
I don't know, I think we should
10,000
talk to
gold.
the blacksmith. We could probably be his suppliers.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, let's.
So we just store the money and
I see.
continue.
Till we know what the
right.
constable wants with us. I
That
think
guy.
putting that in the bank would be.
Wants
I'll look at the
something
bank
made,
for now.
bring me stuff.
Mhm.
Then I'll make it for you and charge you exorbitant prices.
Does
I don't
anybody
like
need
that guy.
any of it right away though? Before we put it in the bank?
Well, you wanted the mithril. I mean, if
Yeah.
if the group is willing, the mithril he would need to have his armor and shield made.
I throw out my trade bars. Mine. And I go, if you need it, go get it. You stand in front of me.
Well, that'd be the 5.
That is a small price for a very big shield.
She was wanting 5,000.
Here it is.
Oh, well, thank you, my friend.
I don't like carrying large amounts of money on me anyways.
Thank you, my friend.
The only way.
So that
Only
gives
bridge.
me
And the river itself is how
that'll be enough to procure.
far, how long?
Procure.
Thank you.
It's okay. Your
My,
dwarvish is better than your common.
2,500 feet.
I need more mead.
So,
100 feet.
do
Why?
you and somebody else
That's not
then,
important.
or
It's a half-
whoever wants to, can go
5,000
get
feet is a lot.
your armor,
Yeah, you said 25.
whatever you need done,
Right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
and then the rest of us can go and
12.
put the money in the bank.
1,200 feet.
Correct.
I feel like that would probably.
So
be
we're
good.
gonna put the
Split.
9,000 in the bank.
Well,
Do you want to put all of it in?
Until we know what the constable wants with us.
Yeah, that's true. We can always withdraw it if we need to before.
Correct.
Yes, that was my whole thought about it. Is
Yeah.
we have no idea what's going to happen next. That gets that money out of the bag.
It also keeps it relatively safe should the worst happen, depending on
And somehow I have a feeling the size of
depending
this,
on what kind of trouble.
how big this city is and so many guards we've seen, I think it's probably the safest place to keep it.
Yeah. I don't think we need to
I
worry
hope.
about
Alright.
getting sacked anytime soon.
So I go back.
Not this place.
I go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Anybody going with me?
To get his.
Yeah, I'm going
shield
back to
and all that.
Merle's and then the blacksmith.
Okay, so you were at Myrtle's. That's where you knew that the ingots were 5,000 a bar.
Right. And I only needed one 5,000 bar.
Right.
All right. Here's 5,000.
Okay. Takes a black cloth, wraps it up, and throws it in a leather sack. Hands it to you. Takes your
Thank you
5,000.
kindly. Then I go back to the blacksmith.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, my good man, here is the mithril, and here are 3 moonstones,
And the leather.
and the leather.
and your shield.
Okay, so we're gonna make you a shield, and that's it, correct?
The shield,
What about the armor?
the armor,
And the Play-Doh.
correct, with the helm.
So we're looking at 5,000 total. To half down now, half on delivery.
So it'll be 5
Total.
for both. And you want half now, and okay, all right.
Would
It'll take 30 days.
30.
It's plate.
yeah,
Yeah.
got hammered out.
It's normally 6 months. But we'll just
For the sake of.
real life time is 6 months.
Yeah.
But we'll say 30 days.
As
See, as a team, we can work on all the pieces.
as I'm getting ready to walk out the door, I'm like, my good man, is there an alchemist herbalist?
Myrtles.
Thank you.
You're not
Would-
gonna escape Myrtle.
Would Bindle know where he might procure another set of thieves' tools?
Myrtles.
Nothing fancy, just a basic set.
I can make them. I am a blacksmith.
How much?
Basic set.
Yes. Similar to these. And I show them the ones that I have.
Those are like a little used.
Yeah, that's kind of why I want to get a second set in case these
So you see just basic, nothing fancy about it.
I mean, if you can make them fancier.
Sure, you're right. But I'm just kidding.
Sometimes I find the best items by letting others tell me they have the ability. I never assume anything.
And while Bindle, you're talking with the blacksmith?
Yeah, I was going
Right.
to say I was
And-
accompanying him
and-
before
and
he walked out.
While I'm thinking
Shame.
to myself while he's
We still have that.
talking to the blacksmith, and
We still have the
I'm like,
quarters.
by the way,
That
how much
magic
extra
flask.
would it be for you to
Yeah, I'm
Pound.
I'm just gonna be the.
my Dwarven God's signal?
Florida,
Thank you.
125.
How long?
2 days.
Done.
calls his team of dwarves, 7 of them. They all come running out. They start gathering things. They start gathering things and getting to work. And they usher you guys out. And he closes the shop. He gets a sign closed, and he puts 2 numbers on it. 30 days. So they get to work.
I head back to Myrtle's.
Okay.
Myrtle, my good lady.
Yes! I was hoping that was going to happen.
She just the girl looks at you sideways and says, yes.
I'm looking for
Well, I know Valimir owns the place, but I don't remember who.
herbs for making potions, and
She points across the aisle to the guy standing on the other side.
okay, who might be his name?
His name?
Yeah.
It's Timothy.
Oh, excuse me, Timothy.
Yeah.
I'm looking to buy some herbs
Two.
for medicinal use, for making potions, and any other kind of alchemic ingredients.
Alright. I have coriander, alfalfa, peony, sweet balm, Irish moss, woundwort, asparagus, and for the healing, byrony, daffodils, amaranth.
And how much would you want for that?
How much are we talking about? How much do you need?
Enough to make 10 potions.
Enough to make 10 potions. Okay, so your sister does seem thinking, eyes blinking
Depends
very
on how-
fast.
Depends on how potent you want
And
things.
he says, well, it's 10 gold an ounce. Yes, 10 gold an ounce. You want to make a potion, 10 potions. Each potion holds how many ounces? Roughly a pint. A pint is... Okay. This is about 300 gold.
Sold.
It tells you all the materials you need. And he throws in the 10 bottles. 10 empty bottles. Part
Thank
of the
you.
set. Bags it all up real nice for you. Pushes it across the counter and he takes 300 gold.
As we have made this little walk around, I've been kind of keeping my eye out, looking to see if I can see like a bookshop or a library that might be able to acquire a book of how to speak and read Dwarven.
Do you know...
I hang around with him. I might as well try to learn how to talk to him.
you don't see anything like that here in this area, in the trades district.
Okay.
Can we teach Dwarven?
You can. Absolutely.
Okay.
No, I've studied and read that folio of
I can teach you guys.
aberrations. I basically got all that stored in my head for
For identifying creatures, you're at advantage.
right now. Would anybody else like to read this before I think it's selling it?
What is it?
Now, hold on, Rorik. You know that's the book that was purchased at Candlekeep.
Oh boy.
And
One of the ones I was studying when I...
Oh,
Yeah,
so
but I'd
that
like
should
to finish reading it.
Well, probably not someone.
it's not. That's
yeah.
you can.
I
but
didn't know
it's
the
not.
I did not. Rourke, I did not understand the significance. Maybe we I should still just hold on to this time. I'm good. Oh, Timothy, where would I find a Fletcher?
Fletcher. 2 streets down, 2 streets to the left after that.
Thank you.
Is anyone that sells the
Go
other?
down, find the
Use
bolts.
like 2.
Bolts are. Hold on a second, I'm sorry. They're 5 gold per 20 bolts.
I asked you.
I'll take 100.
Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 5, 10, 15, 25. No. Yeah, that's right. 25 gold. Yes.
I'm looking for one item, an alcohol flask, like you would wear inside a breast pocket. Do you know where I might acquire one?
Timothy says, well, I might have an extra one.
How much?
Sell you mine for 5.
Deal.
Which is behind him. That's what.
Thank you. Shake it. Is there anything in it?
It's empty. It does smell like whiskey, though. It's empty, but it smells like whiskey.
Okay. As we're walking back, I'm going to take out my water skin and just kind of fill up, shake it,
Uh-huh.
dump it out.
Okay. Right.
It's alcohol abuse.
No, it's not.
You should just let him drink it.
No, it's empty.
No, but when he switched the water around.
No, got it. And then after, when I don't
Resistant
notice the
poison.
aroma anymore, I fill it one more time with water, close it up, and put it in my pocket.
All right. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's take a break. Let's go quick. So I can go to the bathroom. And we'll continue from there.
Yeah, that was the last thing I wanted to buy, and it's character items and all that.
I think I got about what I need.
I got a bunch of crap I just don't want. I just want to leave it somewhere.
That'd be me. My dice like to wander.
Like I have it like in my dungeon use pack. I got it. Or no.
All right, so we're done. I think we're partially done with the shopping trip.
Oh, come on, those are the best.
We should be almost done.
I got the last thing I need. I was hoping to get, which was that flask.
What you got?
You wanted to look for the what?
We'll take care of him. We'll do a retcon if we have to.
Alright.
As he go get food. Okay, so you guys go back to the inn again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you going to split money now?
We're not. Oh no, we gotta go to the bank.
Yeah, that's right. We wanted to go
Okay,
back.
so you go find a bank in the center district. When you get to the center district, you see in the distance a place called the Promenade, where this is the merchant center of the city. This is where big trades happen, huge trades. Okay. Where you were was the trades district and kind of the gem district, where you and the shops there are more specialized and smaller, and the trades district are more custom items made. Here in the Promenade, it's just huge sales are happening, auctions, things like that. So you're starting to get a sense that this is a city of trade. That's why it's nicknamed. It's the city of trade. I need all of you to roll perception checks.
Six.
28.
16.
Same here.
19.
All right. All of you noticed an individual, big ears, a couple tusks, carrying a big sack, and just keeps looking your way. Walks past you.
Is there anything of note about the sack?
Just guy carrying a big sack, like he's on his way somewhere. You had a feeling that he might have been following you for a while. That keeps getting pushed, Jason. Can you pull that back? I don't know why it keeps getting pushed.
Oh, the whole map.
The whole
The
map.
map just, I don't know why it's getting pushed. I'm not worried about it so much as I just don't want it to tear. Because that map is, they don't sell it anymore. Those 3 maps.
Taking Kinko's copies.
Copyright.
I kind of. Is he like following behind us?
Oh, he was, but when you guys turned and looked at him, he just walked past you.
As he was walking past us, I kind of like. Excuse me. Does there seem to be a problem here?
Huh?
Well, you seem to have been following us, and there's a lot of weird things been happening in this town, and I'm just being cautious.
I'm just delivering these goods.
Okay.
What goods are you carrying?
It's not your concern. It's business. May I go? Thank you. Keeps walking.
Sack doesn't look bloody, does it?
No. Sack doesn't.
That's what I was about.
No, he's got a bunch of bulbs, but it looks heavy, but he's carrying it.
Okay.
It's about 6'5",
Half orc.
Fur trader.
carrying things.
Good.
Furry boots.
Well, before he walks off, excuse me, sir.
Huh?
If you do business here, yes?
Uh-huh.
Do you know where we might find a bank?
He points towards the other side of the promenade.
Thank you, sir.
So, you guys are heading towards the bank. The main.
Write this down.
Yeah.
So,
Where did we put all the money?
That's exactly why I said write this down.
I wrote down all the store names, and then I have armor on order at Joseph's.
yeah. Okay. So it's the Bank of Brenham, R-H-I-N-N-O-M.
R-H-I-N-N-O-M.
Correct.
Thank you.
H-I-N-N-O-M.
I thought we had some weird names.
You pass several people, hawking wares, and trying to sell things. They want your coin, different botanists, medicines that are cure all. People selling, exotic small animals. Somebody wanted to sell butterflies. You know, to brighten your day and pollinate your flowers, gardeners. You see two well-dressed men. They're helping their drunk friend home.
Doesn't look like rain, does it?
No. You see a couple people arguing over a price, and they promised him a certain price. It's not right. You pass a noble woman being insulted by a couple of young boys. They're catcalling her, calling her pretty. Everybody roll perception.
I'm oblivious.
We're talking.
22.
11.
You say you're gonna have musical notes put in your armor, right?
Yeah. Yes.
I got
Better than
the.
mine.
I got an 11. He got 7.
Okay, so the two young small ones see a man wearing a dark black cloak, kind of just looking around. He's got a bundle of papers in his hand, and he's trying to get through you guys. He turns a corner and just trying to get through you guys as he walks through. You're the first two to see him.
Anything odd about him that I noticed?
He has ink on his fingers, his dagger at his belt.
I just kind of move out of his way so you can pass by.
He looks down at Nelly and smiles.
I smile back up. I smile back up at him, and I say,
Very pretty.
"Oh, thank you."
Where are you staying? Maybe we can get a drink sometime.
No,
Are you
thanks.
sure?
I'm sure.
Okay.
Have a good day.
You too. He walks away. Thinks you recognize him as Jack.
It's who?
Jack.
Jack.
He's the one that wrote your papers.
Okay. So I call him over.
Ah, thanks.
How's it going, Jack?
Good. You?
Good. Just heading to the bank.
Gotta put that money away. Just made a deposit myself.
Business is good, huh?
Business is very good.
Do I introduce him to everybody? Or has he already met them? Or
No, he has not met them.
all right, I introduce him.
Oh, papers serve you well.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Do we know he doesn't have his paper?
He has it.
We don't know the other stuff.
Well, no, I'm saying, but he lost his paper, didn't he?
No. Oh, that's right. He did lose one.
Yeah, that's odd. We don't know that.
Do we know that?
No. He hasn't mentioned
Okay.
it. He hasn't been challenged since.
Leave it in story.
And we're about to go have breakfast at the Costco's.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, but
If you need anything else, any merchant's licenses, any caravan notes of writs of nobility with proper lineage papers, you can do that too.
Wow. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you, sir.
You know. And if you ever want to have that drink,
No, thank you.
Jack, where would it be find you if I maybe would want to discuss some of your services?
in the guards district gate.
Thank you, sir.
Well, he walks away. Okay, so you go to the bank. You walk in. A gangly, emaciated person welcomes you. Says, "What can I do for you?"
You have enough money.
yeah, I don't know.
Basically looking to set up maybe a safe deposit box to store some of our gold and maybe some items.
Or maybe look into opening an account, possibly
Okay.
get some interest on some.
However you wish. If you want to just store what you have and do some investments, we can do that.
really up to you guys. But
What is the interest rate here?
It's half a point.
That's like
Per-
that.
Half a point.
Is that APY?
Excuse me?
Is that per year? Or is
It's per 6 months.
per 6 months?
Yes.
can we withdraw the money anytime?
Nope. They
Okay.
must stay in for full 10 before it,
10 months?
yes, before you can touch it.
Okay.
At the end of the 10, we apply a 3% bonus. And then after 2 years, it goes to 1.5. I don't see anybody writing this down.
I'm.
I don't
see
think
it
we're
as
gonna
an
do that.
option.
I don't know if.
Yeah, that's why I was.
What about you said a safety deposit box?
You can do that too.
What are
we
the?
can
Those are 5 gold a month.
maybe
Yeah, we can maybe
put in like
invest some of it.
3,000 in
Oh,
that.
investments! Oh, now you're talking. You turn around, pulls out. You know, papers, and the
Yes,
the Rinnem,
it's risky.
the Rinnem merchant house. We deal in a lot of goods. And we sell shares all the time. Shares right now are 10 gold each.
Sure, I'm gonna
Last
buy
month
some
they
of my
paid-
own gold.
Last month they paid 5%.
How's it been over the last 3 years?
The last 3 years we've been averaging 7.
I'll buy 10 shares.
We'll buy 10 shares. No. If you're talking about small shares like that, go down to the penny broker.
Yeah,
This is a
how many?
bank.
How many shares are minimum?
We sell minimum 500 shares per.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
5 grand.
Yeah, that's yeah. Well, yeah. we
We're
got
talking
it.
big money. Hey, I got like roll a. Yeah. History.
Nope.
He's too
one of
busy
those
talking
days.
to Rourke.
All right.
I was gonna say I was gonna give him guidance, but he rolled too quick.
No way.
Nope.
Well, 9, and that's on a roll of what?
History.
So that's a 12.
Okay. 12?
12.
Well, the Rinnem House, the Rinnem House has done caravan trading, a lot of exotic crops, things you can't get locally, and they help import them from Kalimshan to Waterdeep.
And I know, or Binks knows about it, actually, about this, actually
No,
what
that's
they
in
do.
his time as being, caravan guard. He's known that that's some of the things that he
So
carry
he knows
forward.
that if they heavily guard their stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why don't you roll another one? You too, Gallic.
I'll give you guidance.
So that's a 12 again.
11.
11.
It's okay.
That's all you know. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Do we want to do long-term investment? Do we just want to put it in the bank?
We could invest the minimum, and then
Just
maybe
5.
just
That just
yeah,
sounds-
and then we still got another
4 or something left.
yeah 4,400.
Yeah.
We can put that in a safety deposit box.
Just 5 gold a month.
No.
But you don't earn any interest.
Yeah, not on a safety deposit box.
I'm not.
That's only.
Just,
No,
no, that's what I'm
deposit
telling you.
costs
It's 5
5
gold a month.
I did not hear that.
The bank.
But if you have things of value that you don't want to carry with you when you are going out,
Does anybody have that? That they would not like locked up in an apartment?
well, it may not be today. I don't know if she wants to carry her tiara everywhere.
What was the
course I do.
the share?
I don't know. That's why it may be something she would want to put away.
Shares.
When we're out.
Carry that in the battle.
Yes. I don't wear a helm.
I don't know.
RHINMOM and
Our child.
So we're gonna do the investment.
Well, yeah, it's. I'm just the mule. I'm leaving these decisions up to you. Up to
With the group money you're talking?
Yeah, I'm holding everything, so
Well, I got my
whatever you guys want to do.
share from the crazy old lady.
Yeah.
So half a point a month. Bonus of 3% after 10 months. After 2 years, it goes to 1.5.
I'm thinking the stock.
The shares is 500.
Yeah.
500 shares at how much?
5,000.
It'd be 5,000.
That's 5,000.
5,000 tons.
Okay.
So how
Paid
do you-
5% last month, averaging 7% over the last 3 years.
Yeah. So Rourke's gonna buy that.
With the group money?
No, with his money.
My money.
Because he still has all that plan. What do we want to do with the group money?
I say invest 5 of it.
That would be my vote as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
that.
Alright.
Alright.
Now, I'm going to go back to him.
okay.
Did you want to do some shopping before we get to the bank? What were you doing?
Well, if the is there a place that I can go that sells other items such as the belts, bracers, rings?
Trade, the center district, which is where you went. For the bank.
Sean.
Okay, so I'll go there when we on our way to the bank.
Shares?
You're there. Thank you, sir.
Well, I was gonna talk to the guy about making my weapon.
Okay, so you go back to him about making a weapon. He asks you, what do you want?
So I'm a procurer of a different case.
Okay.
So I pull out my staff and I say weapons along something along these lines.
That would require a woodwork.
It's the metal staff.
Right. Well, the metal staff?
It's a metal 3-section staff.
Oh, so I thought it was wood. With chains.
If it's wood, it's wood.
Okay. Yeah, that would require a metal worker. But if you're talking about weapons from that country, you could possibly put those kind of things.
Maybe a
RHI.
sword.
Do a straight sword.
It's a bank. It's
Thinner?
a merchant house.
Sure.
Which is pretty much those things.
What about a? Do you have paper?
I don't have it
Pen?
spelled correct.
Do you have paper
Yeah,
and a
don't.
And I kind of draw out a comma. Something along these lines.
Sure. Do you want metal handle or wooden handle?
Depends. What would you need and what it costs for the wooden?
What do you want for properties?
If it when it hit something, it gave him a little shock.
Okay.
And
I could possibly do him a pair for 500. And then apply a shock as it hits.
Yeah, it was 25%.
how strong would they be?
Basic. If you want to do just basic 500, but if you want to add them to be lighter and quicker, they're 200 or 300. And really fast, another 6.
So grand,
1100.
grand total 1100.
And it goes up to
3%.
So they would be very fast.
that's 5,000. Like after 10 months, they just pay
And they'd be rather strong.
Yep.
Layman's terms.
The interest goes up to 1.5%.
If you're talking about bonuses, plus 2 shotgun grants twice a day.
I mean, like an every hit.
Huh?
An every hit, like his flame axe, like
Oh, you wanted to do electrical? Oh, now you're talking 2,000 gold.
fine.
Okay, so it's once a day. It'll on every hit and last for a minute. So it would light up like his once a day for 1 minute.
So his only lasts a minute. Yours only lasts a minute.
Yeah, add
Thought it
that.
was-
My axe? No, it stays lit.
But it only lasts so much per day, so many times per day.
No.
But now, did you ever explain to me? No.
They give
I'm
you
sorry
3%
about that.
bonus for
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it may, yeah, if you want.
Yeah, it has to be so many times per day, I think.
Okay.
It's every
3
single
times a day?
Nothing consistent like flame tongue.
His is twice a day.
Sure.
So yours will be 3.
Wait, what's mine?
Yours flame. No, yours flame sword.
Yeah, my flame sword is
Yeah.
twice a
I
day.
actually sent out a good spell that was amazing. I just sounded it out, and then I looked it up. And I was like,
2,000.
3 times a day.
Quick. What about the?
That's for everyone else.
Now, if I was to want something like this staff,
Okay, that's wooden.
what about a metal staff?
I'd have to think about that one. See what I could do. But definitely just no. You're not going to take the blade.
Oh, I might take the blades as well. And I pull out my box and I show him. I said, I'm willing to.
Oh, okay.
And this staff is also willing to. If you're willing to make me one of these, I'm willing to part with this. If you would have it.
Okay. Sword?
So no sword.
No sword.
So the kamas,
Right.
the pair, and then possibly the 3 sexual staff.
I'll do it for the full 5.
Now, what would you do to the staff?
We can do the same enchantment.
What if we? I wanted to do that same thing there.
we invested all.
I'm trying to get creative because I wanted to do something else.
Because we're looking at half a percent every 6 months.
I mean, 2 diamonds,
Or the investment could
4 moonstones.
So, including the staff, 5,000 with my staff,
Yes.
and then the additional 4 moonstones and 2 diamonds.
I could buy 5 shares of myself.
Let me get your materials. So I go to Myrtle's
Okay.
really quick. 2 diamonds.
That would be the diamond place.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
He welcomes you in, and he says, how many
I
carrots?
gave it all to you.
I realize how much would they be?
They're about 500 a carrot.
Well, what size does he need?
Yeah, small.
2 carrots.
So I need 2 diamonds of 2 carats.
So 2,000.
Okay. What else? Do we have any other gems or anything?
Well, we had 5 diamonds.
We have 5 diamonds?
We had.
Oh, then never mind. Go see.
No,
they're
had.
Oh, we
He
took
sold
those.
them.
He's selling 2 of them back to you.
Yeah.
For 1,000 apiece.
Yeah. We have party gold.
What are we doing with the gold? All the gold?
Well, we don't know because takes place before the bank. So, if you would need party gold, we would probably take a vote.
I think I just need another grand.
You guys finally giving him 1,000 so we can get his weapons?
Yeah,
Sure.
I mean, we got him so he could get his armor. I
So I
think
get
that's fair.
the 2. I get
Yeah,
the
I
2
did.
diamonds.
I mean, yeah, we did.
Oh, that's right. You gave him your. That's right.
So you take
That's
1,000
right.
out of the
I forgot
party
about
gold?
that.
Literally, think about it. Like, I have 59 gold.
Good.
That's it.
He says, be back in a week.
So
I
I
have
get
5,000.
4 moonstones,
No,
and
I
then he
have
wants the staff as
With
well.
everything I bought, I still have
Staff.
5,600.
The staff's going to be metal,
Or
right?
5,696.
Yeah,
And then the 2 commas. Got it.
5, like.
Cuts down on the bottom.
How many moonstones do
He
we have?
needs your staff to rebuild it.
That's
Sorry, I can't go past this 5,000 mark.
We have 6 moonstones left.
A week, so it's 10 days.
Okay, I still have to say about this line.
Alright, so now we're at the bank.
Alright. We now only have 8,447 gold. Since we gave him 1,000. So
Alright,
just-
we're
I don't know if
gonna-
that changes anything,
Right.
but.
Nope.
Okay.
Well, we're going to invest 5.
Yeah, I think we agreed that's a good idea.
And then,
Invest, not open an account.
correct.
Okay.
And then I think, if anything, convert the gold and the platinum and just keep that in the bag of holding then, instead of paying them 5 gold a month.
Yeah.
For a savings
Would that
account.
be lighter?
Say again?
It would be lighter to convert 3,400 and some odd gold to platinum.
One coin, it's what, 50 coins to a pound?
Wait. You're talking gold?
Well,
Yeah.
the book just said coins weigh 50 coins equates to about 1 pound.
Well, you're talking 5e.
Yeah.
In second edition, it was 10.
Ah.
But, okay, that's fine. 50.
If that's what you guys want to do.
So you basically cut the weight in half.
Well, and also we're not going to have 5,000 of that gold too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they're only
Okay,
going to be.
so what are you guys doing?
I'm going to take the... $4,000 of the, or I should say 400 of the platinum that I have, plus the 696 gold that I have, and I'm actually opening a bank account with that,
Okay.
which leaves me just with 100.
Is that 1,000?
It's-
It's 1,000. Just over 1,000.
yeah, it leaves me with 1,000. I'm putting away 4,696.
Write that on a card. And
But
by the
I
way,
can,
I suggest all of you
Right here.
write on your card the investment. Because you're all owners of it.
well, this one's actually this.
That's his
this
personal
one's my
account.
personal.
I understand.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm talking about all of you for your
Already
investment. Write it down on a card.
I don't happen to remember if I have some like giant bank account sitting somewhere, do I?
Roll 20.
Oh.
All right. So what is the thing?
Vanessa's got your money.
What is the
History?
investment?
That would be.
But are you
15.
investment or the
The
buying
five- the five.
shares?
Oh.
Yeah. Well, that's the investment of buying
there we go.
shares.
Okay, so it's the
You have an 80 gold piece of account.
It's like
80 gold
5%
piece
or
of account in a smaller.
Here, I got it written down.
Okay.
500 shares was 5.
Yeah, 5,000.
5,000.
I just wanted to know what the.
Yeah, the if we opened a savings account, it was 0.5% every 6 months.
All right. Okay.
You had to leave it in there for 10 months, but they paid 3% at the end of the 10 months.
Okay. Well, that's. For that.
If you left it in there for 2 years, the 0.5% goes to 1.5.
But what
The
about
name
the
of the-
investment that we're doing?
What's the name of the
Last
trading
month it was
company,
3%
Sam?
return.
Mm.
Averaged
Winning.
over the last year was
Winning?
Rin,
I thought it was 5%.
RHINNOM.
Average is
Okay,
7.
Three.
got that.
Yeah. Whatever. Well.
And then
Maybe it was
OM.
5. They
Yeah.
averaged
So
Yeah.
7.
The 3% was the bonus for the
bonus
10
for
months.
the yes.
So 7% on top of what we have in.
Well, we don't know yet.
We would invest and it would pay out 7%.
No.
It
Well,
could. We don't
roughly,
know what
it
it'll
was
pay.
average 7.
Last
in a
year,
month. Yeah,
paid 5. The average over the last 3 years is
it was 7.
7.
Yeah.
So.
So-
So it's an investment.
So, on a d20, at 5, 1 through 5, it lost 5%. No, let's go back. It lost 10%. 5 to 10, it loses 5. 11 to 15, it gains 5. 15 to 20, it gains 7. Fair?
Yeah.
Alright, so write that down. On a 1 to 5,
It loses 10.
10%.
Okay, and a 6 to what?
6 to 10, it loses 5%.
11 to 15.
Gains 5. 16 to 20,
There's no breaking even here.
gains 7.
7.
So we have a higher chance of losing 10% and gaining 10.
There's a chance we'll lose more than we gain.
Yes.
Correct.
Kind of like a real market.
Now-
Isn't that how? Yeah.
Exactly.
How are we gonna handle the dice roll then? How would we
Okay, well, somebody will roll it.
Yeah,
We'll
we
figure that out.
couldn't all.
We'll
We couldn't
figure
all
that
just roll it and then do
We'll see
the
what
average.
happens. We'll see what happens. Because the average should turn out to be all ones.
Or one person can roll.
I say we let the
Or
guys
somebody
lucky
can
roll.
pray
Yeah.
for Amnian investment. Oh, mighty more.
Wait.
And it will definitely get guidance from me.
No, you can't guidance that roll. That roll you can't guidance.
Did you hear me? I was like,
It's
let's
a
let the
straight-
guy.
this
Let's
is
let the
gonna
guy
be a
with
straight
Rocky
roll.
roll.
Okay, so
You
there's no
can't
intervention of
prove
any
it,
kind.
Right?
Straight market, and he brings out all the papers and explains everything. You know, risk is on the buyer. You know, nothing is guaranteed. Although they do have a history of good returns. They are an aggressive company. They're looking at new avenues. They're trying to bring back the Elspeltor trade. That's one of the merchant houses trying to pull over there, so they're trying to prove that. And they are trying to find a water route to avoid the Moran road, since Moran fell.
Yeah, we could do some work that might actually see our investments improve.
Mm-hmm.
And then we gotta convert.
Gallup, what would be those bank account percent? 0.5% per month. Held for 10 months.
0.5% per month over 6 months.
Over 6 months.
Actually, yeah, I think it was 0.5% for 6 months.
Yeah.
Okay.
It has to stay in for 10. They pay out a 3% bonus after the 10.
I can't write that fast.
And
That
the half.
doesn't make sense. It's 0.5% a month. After 10 months, you get a bonus of 3%.
Yes.
After a year and a half, it goes up to, excuse me, after 2 years. Well, a year and a half from that. After the second year,
Yeah.
it goes up to 1.5.
0.5%.
Sorry. That 6 months didn't make sense. I'm sorry.
Can we convert the gold at the bank to the platinum, or
Yeah. We can do both.
is there a fee for that?
Keep the platinum. You keep the platinum.
That's why I put in the gold and 400 of my platinum, kept the 100 platinum.
How much does that cost?
It's
Pleasure.
It's a
Yes.
percent. It's a percent.
That much?
it's 1% of the trade.
So if we traded the 50 platinum, it'd be
Well, we have. Well, after the investment, we have 3,447 gold.
sure, and then we have the 50 platinum.
No, no. It was all added together to
No,
9,000.
No.
So we have 50 platinum on top of the 9,000.
Where's the 50 platinum?
Yeah, you said that we had 4,000.
This is stuff.
You said we had 4,000 and then another 5,000 in platinum.
Right.
That's you gave us the 9.
No, I said because he said he had the trade bars, so that additional 5,000 gold was his other trade bars.
Which he just.
I bought the trade bars back.
Right.
I bought his trade bars back.
Correct.
And I threw those.
So I
into
was
the
just
pot.
saying it was just the 500 gold. We had 50 platinum pieces from this. So we have 50 platinum pieces plus the 447 gold that we were acquired from selling things or what other gold we had. Then we had the 5,000 gold from the bars that he bought. So we have 3,447 gold plus 50 platinum pieces. That's where we're at.
But that 5,000, that 50 platinum just bought the investment.
No.
Yeah.
The 5,000 gold. We just
So we had
invested.
14,000 gold, essentially.
No, we had 9,447 gold.
Plus the
447 of it was the gold that we acquired from selling things. 5,000 of it was the bars that he used, that he got back. The 50 platinum pieces were just 50 platinum pieces that we had acquired from our travels, our adventure. Yes.
You mean that what was given to you by the queen?
No. It was just in the party gold that we had.
Pre-existing?
Correct.
That was lost when the other bag of holding exploded.
This is what Brian gave me.
Okay,
So
that's
what we
from
had-
that's from what was recovered off Trevelyan when he died.
So he had 1,800
yes.
gold, 50 platinum pieces. Yes. So that's where we're at.
Right.
Alright, so we had this 3,000 plus the 50 platinum pieces.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
It was the 50 platinum.
Because that's what that was converted when you guys left. You weren't there. Brian, you may have been there. Okay, yeah.
Alright, so but anyway, we only need to convert the 3,000 gold. 3,447 gold then.
Why? Just gold.
Well, to make it lighter,
Well, hold on.
perhaps.
3,400
I'm just going
3,447?
3,447.
347 amongst.
Almost 69 pounds.
Okay, so everybody take their share. 340 gold about for everybody else because there's 10 people. That's what? 10 pounds? No, not even. It's like 6 pounds for everybody. There you go. We invested the 5,000. We did what we wanted to do with that. No reason to keep all this together. Everybody else takes 340 gold. And keep
what
the
about the 50 platinum?
Keep the 50 platinum in the bag. We'll use it for something else later. It's light. That's not going to take up a lot of room.
Okay.
I like that. Well, and that way we're all at least carrying a little bit of it.
Well, not only that. Well, I'm still gonna have. I still have 100 platinum on me. So I'm
Put it in the bank.
Well, no. What I'm gonna do is the 340. I'm gonna put in the bank.
That's what I'm saying.
So I'll add the 340 to my original 4691.
So it's 347. Everybody gets
I need
344.
pictures of all the money you guys are invested.
Yes.
When did you guys
So
take
everybody's
pictures?
gonna get 344
44
extra gold. Okay.
And send me a picture
And
of your gold
there's
amount.
7 gold that can just stay with the 50 platinum.
Yeah.
And send me pictures of the gold amount.
You said it was at 430.
Alright, so everybody gets 344.
344.
44.
Okay. Now,
That includes Sphinx as well.
you were there. So somebody describe what happened when Finks recognized the guy. Did you do that?
Jack.
Jack?
Recognize Jack?
Yeah.
The guy who, the guy who made up,
our
the guy who wrote up our papers.
Okay.
The papers that you lost.
Finks recognized me actually.
Paper.
He introduced him as Jack. Jack hit on Nenny.
Of course.
Of course.
She turned him down, and he offered if, as friends of Finks, that if we ever needed any other papers or the writs of nobility or anything like that, to come see him.
Merchant licenses.
Merchant licenses.
Oh, then I
was he
say,
wearing?
What's that?
What was he wearing?
Black robe.
well, when we
And
met,
carrying a lot of papers.
when we met him, I would be like, well, then maybe you could help me out.
Can I help?
Say I need papers that I arrived in the city
And the
yesterday.
party did 5,000 investment on.
Did you?
Yeah.
In the investment.
And he looks at Finks. Finks, you forgot one of your friends.
And behind him, I'm like,
What is your friend's name?
Sai.
Sai? Okay. So I need you to come with me with 100 gold.
Okay.
We can take care of this. And by the way, there's a 20 gold penalty.
Good.
Alright. So you walk with him, he takes him away. And this is where you guys do the investment. Okay. Costs you 100 gold. He sits there and I need you to roll perception. Perception. Okay.
21.
He takes a something off of his person, and he opens a box as you're sitting over there. He puts it into the box, closes it. You notice his fingertips are a little red. He puts the box in a drawer and then he cleans this with the little water bin, cleans it off, and then he starts writing your papers. His hands got ink and stuff all over, and then hands you your papers.
Anything in red on my papers?
Okay, wash his hands.
And it says I arrived yesterday. And my name is Sai.
Your name is Sai.
This guy's
Takes your
more names than
120
me.
gold. What?
Nothing.
I told you what my actual name is when we started.
And I remember it.
Okay.
he did put his black robes on top on anger. Okay.
Once it made me laugh when I read it.
Cat. So then you guys meet back up at the end.
Yep.
Okay.
Cousin
What?
sells wine.
Oh. All right.
Okay, my bank
Very quickly.
note's been posted to the chat channel.
So I hear you sell.
Now is he coming by?
We don't
Shows
know.
you his rack.
Well, he said side when he was with all of
And
us.
it's not his girlfriend.
And Vic, listen. We are going to be great friends. Now, what if I was wanting to have a steady supply?
How often do you want this delivered?
Oh. How much does come with the delivery?
It depends on the quality.
Well, maybe,
Yeah, that's about right.
well, let's talk quality.
Let's talk what?
Quality. We're at the mid shelf.
The mid shelf? Here we go. So we have your darks, we have your whites.
Oh, the dark.
So those are a gold a bottle.
Okay. Can I smell?
Sure.
When did you get to the orange?
Let's go higher.
And we go higher. Okay. So he grabs another bottle on the shelf above it. And then this one's too. A bottle.
Man. High.
Higher. Go to the shelf above, and then the shelf above that. Okay, so it goes up and grabs that bottle. That one has a candle wax. Now, I cannot let you open this. This is a 10 gold bottle.
So, what's the name of the tavern?
The 7 ale?
7.
And are we looking to make that kind of our stead continuously?
Well, some of us are waiting on shipments, so it will be
Yeah,
quite a long time.
This could be 30 days before my armor's done.
Every 10 day, I would like a case of 10 of these delivered to the 7 days, please.
Okay.
Here's the first payment.
Pulls out papers. Pulls out basically a contract. You're going to write this contract down. So every 10 day, you want a case of 10.
Hmm?
Okay. And these are 15 gold a bottle. I believe I said that.
10.
You said 10.
He tried to sneak that one
I
in.
don't even know if he was paying attention.
So you want 100 gold worth of wine every 10.
Mm-hmm.
No problem.
Did we mention our friend has a drinking problem?
Do you want
Don't talk about me like that.
you want the first ship now or?
Oh, yes, please.
Okay, so he brings out a case and he starts putting them down in there. There's 10. Well, there's spots for 9,
Mm-hmm.
and he hands you the first one. By your smell, I have to assume you'd like to have. Yeah, here. Closes it and hammers it shut. And he has rope handles and he gingerly visits you like this.
Let me see the bag. Quickly now. Don't be a poor sport.
That's personal. That's personal.
Yes, but it will be shared. Wait.
We all just want to see him trying to walk across town carrying
He's
this,
trying all
right?
deception.
This is 13 deception. It will be shared. Quickly. It's just to get to the end. Oh, you poor sport. Fine.
I'll take my bottle now, please.
Put it in the bag.
Alright. I'll put it in the bag.
It doesn't fit. It's
Oh, it doesn't.
full.
Oh.
Because of all the coin.
No, I thought we put all the coin and investment in the
I have
bag.
the bag.
4,800.
No, we split. We
We do have a lot. We do have a lot. So
Oh,
that's
yeah,
fine.
I'm talking about the dwarven silver that's in
4,800
there.
silver.
That's what makes
Right.
it full.
I will carry it. That's fine.
We kind of have no
We should have
choice.
got another one of those.
I don't know where to find one of
No
those.
wine for you, Elvin, brother.
Myrtles,
I don't like
probably.
wine.
It seems like Myrtles is the place to
He's gonna want $40,000.
What's your delivery charge?
Delivered to. What's the name of the place?
That are the 7 bales?
Total contract, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's 100 gold per week plus a gold for delivery. So, are you paid up front? How much?
I will pay additional 10 gold up front for the next 10 months of delivery.
Okay, so how many total delivery did you pay for?
I paid for this first 10 day
Okay,
and then 10 months of delivery charges.
10 months?
Yes.
charges.
Delivery charge. Yeah, 10 weeks of delivery
So
charges.
you paid 300 and
How long are we going to be here?
400 gold total? No, 310 gold.
No, I paid
100
the
gold.
first
We're gonna just
10
come
day
back to
right
delivery,
one.
which is this
It's
one.
101.
Sack of the ceiling.
101 plus 9 more weeks of just delivery. Just the
It's
delivery
900.
charge.
It's 110 gold.
110 gold.
Yes.
Okay, but when are you going to pay for the next delivery?
The money will be at the inn when it was done.
Oh, somebody will be there to receive it.
Yes.
Okay. And who would that be? You?
Every
Vanessa.
once in a while. Vanessa? Yes.
Okay.
Oh my.
We're gonna stop.
Finks is gonna hate you.
We're I think we're gonna mosey on back to Myrtle's and inquire about a bag of holding.
Another one?
You go back, and it just tells you point blank. Not here. Maybe in Waterdeep. But not here.
7 bales.
A den of 7 bales. I wrote it down. I wrote it down when we first got there.
That first night was all a blur, alright? Just had us there at a table.
You guys get back to the inn?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
And it's evening. It's getting late.
Long damn shot.
You guys gonna rest?
I gotta talk to Vanessa first.
Okay, so Vanessa, go up to Vanessa. And,
Yeah, maybe we
Sit
should
down
do
my
something
case and
this-
just listen. There's going to be a delivery
okay.
of this case.
Oh, you're providing wine to the inn.
I will. So I open the case
Right.
and I take out 2 bottles and say, "This is for the inn.
Okay.
The rest will be mine."
Okay, so we get what?
Two bottles every delivery, every 10 days.
Okay. Deal. We'll receive them.
Okay, and I will leave the payment.
Okay. Alright.
What? I gotta do it somehow. I can't just be. I'm gonna have a delivery of alcohol to every 10 day
To your bar.
You can't have it.
I think
I'm
that's-
amazed you gave up 2.
Yeah.
I thought 1, and I was like, she probably won't go for 1, so I'll do 2.
Okay. So, you guys go to bed?
It's what time of night?
It's an evening.
Early evening?
Yeah, it's an evening.
Dinner.
Grab,
Dinner.
grab some dinner, some more
Okay.
ale.
So, gold each for food and ale. Their total ale bill is 5 gold. That's silver a cup. The heavy drinkers.
Oh, make me proud. Yes.
We're gonna call it here. So we're not gonna be here for Father's Day. We know that already. And I'm gonna be at Origins anyway. I'm gonna be DMing down there. So happy. I'll be DMing on the 15th and the 17th, 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. in the NCG hall, which is gonna be fun. We will pick back up the 26th. Is that it? 25th?
Yeah, 26.
28th, I think.
25th.
25th.
I said it right. Okay.
Oh, yeah,
We'll
yeah.
pick back up on the 25th. Hopefully Brian and Sean will both be here.
Yeah.
And
But I like the dual personalities.
we will pick back up. For those of you watching, thank you very much for watching us here at Immortals in Fairview Park. If you're wondering the sources that I've used in my alchemy, Ed Greenwood put out a really good Forgotten Realms book. You can probably order it through Immortals here. It came out a few years ago. It's really good. Online, there's some variant rules for quick scribing and quick alchemy. Hold on, Bill. They can't hear me over the mic. Variant rule for quick scribing and quick alchemy. You can find those on the Dungeon Masters Guild. It looks like it was made by Orcish Blade. So Orcish Blade created them. It's really cool stuff. They even have the Roguish archetype for the Alchemist. The Complete Alchemist, that's out of print big time. You're gonna have to find that on those sites that shall not be named. The Alchemy Manual, you could probably from Pathfinder, you could order that through Immortals. The Undercroft, you can talk to Josh and his staff about that. The Apothecary and the Street of Dreams, that's also out of print, and the Alchemy and Herbalist from the D20 system is also out of print. This is a really good set of guides for those of you who want to get really deep into alchemy and scribing and all that stuff. These houses that I'm using are part of the Stronghold set and the, I forget the D&D 3rd edition set, but it's really cool. And Bill, thank you for helping me build that yesterday, and my son Sandy for also coming over. thank you for painting my new miniatures. They're amazing. They do have a miniatures workshop here every Friday. What time? 6 p.m. It's $20.
It's free.
It's free. Okay, it's free. Bring your own miniature.
Just ask for donations.
They do ask for donations. Just bring your own miniature or buy your own miniature. They do have a nice stock collection of miniatures you can buy. They do have Magic the Gathering tournaments. When's your next tournament, Josh?
Tuesday.
Tuesday. What format?
Modern.
Modern on Tuesday at 7. Every Monday night, Michael, the DM, is running a hack and slash type style game. If you're interested in that, every Wednesday is the Adventurers League. They're really good games. You have George, you have Steven, and I forget to remember the Asian guy's name, but they're running some really interesting games. I think they're running through the Young Portal. Young Portal, Summit Citadel. Anybody ever has any questions, or advice, or interested in joining any of the games, you can contact Josh or you can contact me through Facebook through the Cleveland Dungeons and Dragons page. Thank you very much. Have a happy Father's Day. Enjoy the sun.
That's how I got here. Yeah, Facebook. That's how they got here.